Woo!
And she is out.
She's out, Girl Scout.
Oh, I
I think
am
there's
glad
something
that
we
this,
have to do.
huh?
I said, I know that there's something I have to do when she hooks up my live. Like I have to make it non-private, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Edit privacy, public. There we go. Okay, Kina, I did it. Now we're
All by
public.
yourself.
All systems go.
Well, that's good.
Hello, Terry
Like
T.
13.
Pink wave blue smile. Smile blue what?
Oh,
What?
that's weird. Why is it coming through like that?
Oh no. Kina's testing. Yay, I see you, Kina. I know Terry T's been a minute, huh?
Hello, Don. How are you? My camera looks off.
Hello, Letty. Wipe it.
I did. I don't even care today. I
Hello,
think it's because
Mandy.
it's so light outside. It's not really
It's beautiful outside. I went
yeah.
out to clear off my deck in the car because I was doing tarot readings at a birthday party last night.
Oh, how did that go?
It was good. It was my gift to the birthday person.
Oh, that's good. The energy is not very great today. Technology has been a whopper. Kena said, "Did you enjoy doing the readings last night?"
It was good, Kina. I did. I enjoyed doing the readings. I did one for the birthday girl's sister, and I haven't pulled the devil card in a very, very long time, and got it. And I was like, it's about a man. There's male energy, and pulled that devil card, and I was like, holy moly, this is about addiction. This is not. I mean, the whole reading was dark, and found out later um, that they had lost a good friend that was only 35. That person had been an alcoholic and had given up alcohol for about a week, and that person had passed away in their sleep.
Um,
And then I did the birthday girls reading, and it was like the world is. She got the world card, and then she got, oh my gosh, what was the other card? Oh, Sheri, what was it? But the last card was the Wheel of Fortune in reversed. And I think it was the Page of Cups in reverse. So I'm like, you could have the world at your feet, but you got to take action, otherwise you're not going to have all of the beauty that you can do. And I think her art in what she does. So, and then I did another reading for somebody I've like never met before, and I was like, it was really good. It was kind of spot on. But I actually used my regular cards and not my playing cards. It was fun.
well, that's good.
Yeah. And then I went in there and I couldn't find my party, and I ran into my old boss and my old coworkers, and it was like I was looking for my friends, and they're like, I hear Sheri, and I'm at the Deuce downtown. That place is so fun. So and I hear all these people, and I'm like, oh my Lord, here's these people, other people I know.
Well, that's good. Getting out and about. I did
Yeah.
nothing. I laid here all. I think I went to the grocery. Well, I'm sure I went to the grocery store today. And yesterday was my grandmother's birthday, so I had her. I had food and nothing but cakes. It's been an uneventful weekend. I can't even say that I'm rested. I'm laying here, but I'm not necessarily rested. So
Nothing bunch cakes without me.
yeah, All of you that are in the chat, if you want a reading, go ahead and put your question in there, and Kina will pin your
Hello.
question, and then we'll get started with your readings.
Ring. Let's go if you want to. Of course. I actually haven't done any teas in a while. Business is slow. I think the spirit was making me go on a crazy journey. So this year 23 is about no. I'm not listening to anything anymore. I do not care.
You know, I've been there.
I give no
fucks. Been there.
No, I'm making anybody who wants it. I am making it. I need to hustle. Hey Jennifer, how are you? I need to hustle. So trust me, I will if I had a pole right here, I'd be hustling that pole.
We'd be tag teaming then. These cards are flying everywhere. So obviously they are not. Oh my God. Lord, just okay.
Summer of 2019. This smells amazing. And I really need to find the shop.
Well, that's the one that Don gave you.
And every time I do a reading and I'm home and I do a reading or do any type of work now, this burns. So when I did my full moon stuff the other day, yeah, look, and it's almost this is almost gone.
Yes, that's the one you gave her, Don.
Yes, it is. It is amazing. Everybody should get one of these.
All right. Well, we can take the first person, Kina. Shauna Skinner, a general reading. Okay. Shauna, did you just let someone borrow money? Because they're showing me the 5 of Pentacles, and I got a really cold gust of wind, and you're feeling iced out, like maybe they promised you they would have it to you on a Friday and you haven't gotten the money yet. So I'm feeling like you gave somebody some money or some because they're definitely showing me the 5 of Pentacles, and the 5 of Pentacles is feeling left out and abandoned. But they were showing it to me and what I heard and saw was that maybe you gave somebody some money or lent somebody something and they didn't pay you back. But you're saying no, so I don't know. Hi, divinely guided. Sheri, you can go.
Okay.
I'm not getting anything else.
Angie. Fix your face. Okay. So Sean, okay. I use playing cards. I'm working with my playing cards today. And I got 2 aces and an 8. That's the dead man's hand, right? So I got the ace of hearts, the ace of spades, and the 8 of diamonds. So the hearts are cups, and they talk about new romance, but it also puts in loneliness, or a separation. And because then I get the spade card, which the spade card is swords, and it's like death or a change for the worse or physical and emotional ending. So I'm feeling that there's something ending. And then with the eight of diamonds, which is about gossip and bragging. And so I'm feeling that there is like a personal friendship or relationship that there's murmuring and gossip and a lot of BS that's happening around you. And you're now questioning, like, holy shit, are these people really my friends? And you're finding out that the people that you thought that your friends that were looking you straight in the eyes and stabbing you right in the gut. And I just used that term on somebody else today, and it's shocking to you because you're like completely catching you off guard and out of breath. Go with your gut. You know this is happening, even though you're like, no, this can't be happening. This isn't real. This isn't real. It's real. It's really happening. So separate yourself from those people. You are your core. Work on your circle. You are your nucleus of your circle, and and it's 23 is all about you. Like I say, 23 is all about me. And that sounds selfish, but um, these people are not worth your date, your time. They're not worth anything. And it's really sad that there are people out there. Angie and I were just talking about one of my coworkers that I really thought was my friend, and they just really kind of almost fucked me over. And if I get banned for saying fuck, oh well. But that's what I'm feeling, is that it's an end of a friendship, and that you're kind of feeling lost in that. And I hope that you understand that more than I do.
I just keep hearing you can go. Are you thinking about changing jobs or leaving your employer? Because I keep hearing you can go and then feeling left out. So if you didn't offer someone some money, and then some people see a five as a reoccurrence, like somebody coming back, a past person coming back. And this is
Metro.
Mercury retrograde. So it could be somebody coming back, but I just keep getting the Five of Pentacles over and over, feeling left out. And then I keep hearing you can go. So if you're not trying to leave your place of employment, and you didn't you didn't no, my marriage. You're trying to leave your marriage. Oh, I heard you can go. Then maybe that's what it is.
Yeah.
But I feel like you're being left out. When we say
So this is about a romantic relationship then. So then it is about separation, because that's what I'm feeling, is it's about a separation. It's about death and sudden change of a relationship.
when I ask, what is there anything financially you want Shauna to know or Shawana to know, and it says you are financially afloat, like they show you on a raft floating, and the water is not turbulent, but a raft isn't safe. So are you trying to build or trying to get to somewhere where you can build a safety net? You know what? This reading is all over the place and I'm just not getting it. So Sheri Beery, whatever you got, it's yours, because it's just not making sense to me and I don't know what it
Well,
is.
once, I thought it was like with work and coworkers, but I didn't get the fact that it was marriage, but it is indeed about her marriage and the separation, because this is romance, loneliness, and separation. This is sudden death and change of physical or emotional ending, which would be the ending of the relationship. And this is like frivolous information and keeping information close. So that would be about your marriage. Like, it's okay to end a marriage, even if it's comfort to be in a marriage. But yeah, So these do fit any type of relationship, whether it's a work relationship or a marriage, these still actually fit.
All right, Miss Shawana, I hope that helps. That's all I have for you. I'm sorry I was not very good help at all. You know who's next? When I asked about Mary Ann, they showed me the Golden Gate Bridge, or I clearly heard the word Golden Gate Bridge, and then I saw the bridge, and I didn't see you crossing the bridge. I saw you looking at the bridge for a vantage point. So I don't know if you're planning on going to. I don't know if you're in California or you're planning on going to California, but they clearly showed me the Golden Gate Bridge. Um, And then I heard something about a new financial future. So do you have business that is near? Is the Golden Gate Bridge near San Francisco? Is that where that is? No,
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
is? Okay. So that's why I keep hearing it. I'm like, I keep hearing San Francisco. So are you planning a trip? But they make it seem like you're doing business there, Golden Gate Bridge, and then like maybe you're doing business there. You're gonna get an opportunity from there. And then the card that turned over was restrictions, which is the 9 of I'm sorry, the 8 of swords. Is that the 8? Yeah, the 8 of swords. And you're feeling bound and tied up. So if they're showing me the Golden Gate Bridge and they're saying and they're showing it to me as a business journey, my words are just not coming. Um, then are you feeling restricted at work, or like you've gone as far as you can go at work and you're ready to go, or you're ready to move on? I'm getting mm, yeah, I keep getting the Golden Gate Bridge and a restriction, like you're tired and you're ready to move on to something else. That's all I got, Sherry.
Okay, I have the 4 of clubs, the 7 of hearts, and the 5 of diamonds. So, so the 4 of clubs is potential growth in a business, Miss Angie. There's your business. And your 7 of hearts is like are you afraid of starting the business? And your 5 of diamonds is laughter, fun, good friends, and gatherings, and no worries. So it's like you are starting a business, or you're starting a business adventure, or there's something with money. It's scary for you, but you are going to enjoy it. So
Is the new job in? She said she just started a new job.
yeah.
Is it in San Francisco? Okay.
So this is your business. Like it is definitely a business card. Potential growth in business work, outcome is good. So that's this one. This is in fear or terror of others. So wait, no, that's not what that is. It says it's not. It's like you're afraid or you're unsure, or and you could be, because it is a new job. So, but it's okay to be afraid of a new job. And this is your outcome is going to be good. There's laughter, there's fun, it's good friends, there's gatherings, and it's happy. So your new job is going to be okay.
I was reading these comments and
Are you? And I pulled a clarification card, which is time. So just give it some courage and you're going to be fine. Okay? Yeah, you got this, girl. You got this. All good.
um random boomerang and titanium rolls. Are you asking a serious question, or are y'all just having a conversation in there? Like, do you really have a question that you want me to answer?
Are they like sexting in here?
Who's next, Anna?
And good job on your new job. It looks like it's going to be a good one.
Okay, Miss Nicola, I have some fresh new cards that sat out under the moonlight, and hopefully they got charged and they will give me some better energy under this full moon. Um,
My cat is being cray cray.
Lord.
Save the child. Lord, save the child.
Lord, help the child, save the child,
I got to
everything.
take the dog out really, really quickly because he just let him out and she hasn't been out.
Okay, Miss Nicola, let me see if I can get a good reading for you and stop paying attention to these comments because, Lord, y'all not gonna keep asking me how such and such is feeling about you today. I'm not. We're not going through that. We're not going through that. Does Doug like me? Is he mad that I didn't call him back? We're not doing that. Listen, me and my guys are already at war with each other, and I'm not going to them with that. So please ask a different question. I know all y'all want to know about love and all that, but we're not doing that today. I just don't have the energy. And please ask a different question. So, Miss Nicola, let me see what information I get for you for a general reading.
Oh. Sorry. Well, it's good to see you, Julie. I miss you too.
No, I don't answer pregnancy questions. No. Pregnancy questions are super emotional, and the person who's asking the question is always clinging to whatever answer I give. And it's always a 50-50 chance. So, no, I don't answer pregnancy questions. I used to do the pendulum, but no, I don't do pregnancy questions. There's too much emotion tied to it. And it's a heavy reading for me when I have to try to go into that energy because I'm always arguing with my guides. Like this person is really wanting to know, be truthful. And I just don't do pregnancy questions.
I don't do medical.
I don't like pregnancy questions. Usually the person who's asking, they either really, really want to be or they really, really don't want to be. And it's a crapshoot. It's a 50-50. And so I just rather not do those types of questions. But Jesus Christ, Nicola, you got all good cards. You got the Wheel of Fortune, which means that things are turning in your favor. They're making it seem like you're being pulled up out of a well. That's how they're showing it to me. So when there's Wheel of Fortune, usually things are going from a bad situation to a good situation. So they show me you being pulled up out of a well, like you're being rescued. And then I got the Magician card, and it's kind of like, you just throwing flowers everywhere, and then the flowers raining down into money. So whatever you want, you're going to get. And then the Sun card is next. Like these are three very, very good major arcana. You got no minor arcana. You got all three. But then at the bottom of the deck, I got the Nine of Swords. So something is definitely keeping you in your head. So you're wondering if this is really your turn, if it's really going to turn in your favor, if things are really going to get back on track is how they're making. Like this is what that worry is. Is it really going to financially get to where I want it to be, where I can start to save money, have more coming in that I'm sending out. So that's how they're giving me that Nine of Swords, with you thinking really hard and wondering, is it this time? Is it this time? But they're showing me that it's all good. It's in your favor.
Exactly.
Just speak what you want and you'll get it. And then the other one is the Sun card. The Sun card is just freedom. It's usually a little kid on a horse, freedom, liberty, whatever you want. Like, yes, success. That's usually what it is. So all these are very good cards, and I'm getting them in the business sense. So I'm getting that get out of your head a little bit with the is everything going to be okay? Because these are all saying that they are going to be okay. I'm getting great things for you. Just put out there what you want. Where do you want to work? What hours do you want? How do you want to do it? Do you want your own job? Do you want your own company? Do you want to work for somebody else? It's kind of like put it out there and you just have to decide what you want. And so I got all good things for you, Miss Nicola. Sheri Beery, what do you have for her?
I got a 5 of Hearts, a 5 of Clubs, and a 3 of Diamonds. And let's start with the 5 of Hearts. The hearts are cups. So we have fertility, health, growth, relationship, family, and wedding. So whatever you're doing in your life, it's growing. I got the 5 of Clubs, which is encouraging times, abundance at work, work pays off, stronger health and physical body. Again, things are growing for you, just like Miss Angie said. And then we have the 3 of Diamonds, which is gift, good luck, change in luck, and hopefulness. Again, all good, abundance, growing, just like Angie said. So stop doubting yourself. Know that these things are all good and positive things are coming in your direction. That's why I love these cards. They're like down and dirty. They're just like, bam, in your face.
Hardcore, just yes. So does that
Hardcore.
kind of resonate, Miss Nicola? Are things starting to look up? Like, did you get a new job, or did you have an interview, or is there a prospect? Because these all feel like the beginning of things that are to come. Like the shifts are just starting.
Bam. There. Bam. Pow.
Yeah, but they're all major. The only minor arcana you got was this one, and that's just you being in your head wondering if it's going to be okay. So I think it is going to be okay, is according to these. You just got to get out of your head and get onto that. It This time it'll be okay. So that sounds good to me. So
That
who's
sounds
next, Miss?
good to me.
So who's next, Kina?
Oh, look at the smile on Angie's face. And then she rolled her eyes. Lord save the child.
I'm trying to pull this energy together. Like, listen, technology has literally just been ripping me apart. Like, everything that I have to do, take 25 extra steps to do it. Like, literally, I tried to hook up my printer yesterday. It won't connect to it. I just gave up. I just unplugged it because I was about to throw it outside the apartment door and just be done with it. Like, I'm just over it. Like, technology is whooping my ass this week.
Hello, Miss Rose Flower. Technology whoops my ass every week. But I'm still doing my steps.
I did not. I was supposed to go walk today and I literally just did not do it. I just didn't want to. I just didn't get out there and I just didn't.
So since I've seen you last, I've lost 9 pounds.
I probably gained them.
You did not find them. Do not find whoever's looking for my 9 pounds. Do not find them. Do not find them.
Miss Rose Flower, as soon as I read your question, I heard I get on the train and then I hear all aboard, like everybody's ready to go and they're waiting on you to jump on the train to move forward. So is there a project or something you were working on and you're kind of the hold up? Or is there a decision that needs to be made and you're the hold up? Or is it a vacation? Because now they're showing me that it could be a vacation, but there's something that you're the hold up on. They're waiting on you to make your final decision. Because I heard, are you going to get on the train or what? And they're waiting on you to get on the train or to move forward so they can all take off. Like everybody else is sitting there and they're waiting and they're like, come on, come on, come on. And you won't get on the train. It seems to be something good and the journey is to someplace pleasant. It doesn't seem like they're like it's an awful thing. It's just you haven't made the decision, and everybody's waiting on you to finally decide and jump on board and move forward with it.
Going on vacation.
I got the 3 of Cups, so there's a celebration going on vacation. So I got a celebration. If you just go, it's a done deal. It's gonna be a good time. This is a celebration card, the 3 of Cups. And look at those ladies. Is it a lady? No, there's a couple in the background. I didn't even see that. That's everybody celebrating, everybody have a good time. There's lush green growth, and what they're saying is go. What are you waiting on? You're the holdup, and are they going to leave without you? Because this is the card that wouldn't go back in. There was that 3 of Swords, and if you don't go, if you don't make the move, it seems like they're going to move forward without you because the train is only going to sit so long, and then they're going to go, and then you're heartbroken because you're going to see all of their memories, and you're not going to be able to go. So they're saying all aboard, like it's a good thing. There's no negatives in it. You're not. Then I got the Prince of Cups, which is like the Knight of Cups, which means that there is a romantic partnership coming through. There's good news about a romantic partnership, or it's usually romance, dating, some kind of emotional decision or some kind of emotional situation, but it's new and it's coming towards you. So I don't know if this vacation will result in you meeting somebody or if you'll rekindle something, but there's definitely that Knight of Swords coming through. I'm sorry, Knight of Cups coming through and bringing in a new romantic gesture, romance, rekindling. They keep giving it to me as rekindling. So maybe it's a relationship that you're in and you're rekindling a fire that was kind of smothering and going out. So I feel like this trip will rejuvenate or kind of get you back on track in the love situation. What are you getting, Miss Sheri Beery?
Angie. Huh.
4:30.
Interesting. So I got an Ace of Diamonds, a King of Clubs, and a King of Spades. So the Ace of Diamonds talks about money, abundance, opportunities, and a shift in luck. And ouch, I just got bit by my cat. And then my King is a judgment, a father, a wise mentor, an author, or a stern figure. And the King of Spades is, you know what? I don't think these cards are for you. I just don't. It's talking about a criminal, violent male rival, or vicious, or vengeance. And it just doesn't make any sense. Let me get my other deck. Oh, looks like I lost my partner. Okay, so in this, I got your 2 of Cups, again, which is a partnership, your Knight of Pentacles, and the Temperance card. You really do need to go on this vacation. So it's saying that this vacation is the vacation with your husband? Because it's like you're standing still, like you don't want to go, but you need to you need to keep moving on and doing it go on this vacation. Okay? All right, well, take the vacation. Okay? Miss Angie had to leave. She'll be back. So who's next? General reading. Hello, Miss Kimberly K. You're going to have a good time, Rose. Miss Kimberly K. My cards are falling everywhere. Okay. So I got the Ace of Hearts, the Six of Clubs, and the Two of Spades. And so my Ace of Hearts is a new romance, loneliness. It's a cup card. So you're thinking like the Ace of Cups, old love or separation. My Six of Spades is you're crossing paths, or you're clearing paths, the right paths to success, sincere purpose in the careers or hobbies. So the club card is wands. It's about work, boundaries, and careers. And then we got the Two of Clubs, which is separation, fighting, falling out, and pushing buttons. So are you looking to change your job, or you're thinking about changing a job? Because I'm a new romance. Don't take it as romance, but it could be like a new relationship, and relationships could be with a person, a work situation. When we see relationships, we always think like a partner, but a partner could be anything. I have a relationship with my dog. You're starting a new career already. Congratulations. But it looks like that you're on the right path for that particular relationship, and you've made that sudden change. Look at you go, girl. So keep your head up, keep your path. You know what you're doing. I'm proud of you. Nice job. Good going. And it says you're on the right path. So awesome. All right. Who's next, Miss Kina? These cards are like quick and down and dirty. Hello, Sean. Okay. Okay, so I have the Six of Diamonds, the Jack of Spades, and the Four of Spades. So the Six of Diamonds says making good decisions in the right path and patience. And your Jack of Spades is being a rebel, bad news, backstabber, an untrustworthy lover. And the Four of Spades is mobilization, possible illness, pain, or something needs buried. So I'm going to say that you've had a lot of changes happening lately, and you're discovering that that you've actually made the right decision in pulling away from a relationship that may not have been everything that you thought it was, even though that it appeared to be good on the surface. That, wow, that this is even weird for me. Okay, so I'm going to do a clarification card. Things weren't what they appeared to be. And I apologize for that. I'm sorry that you went through that. Because now I'm hearing a whole bunch of crap. And so I got nutmeg, which is luck. I got ginger, which is power, and I got witch hazel, which is a sensitivity. But nutmeg for me is not necessarily luck. Nutmeg for me, like right now, I can't find my nutmeg. So I think it's like something is lost for you. Like you couldn't find what you were looking for in this past relationship. And ginger is beautiful. I love ginger. It's one of my favorite herbs and spices. And I do find that ginger is very powerful, but very settling, and it smooths and heals things. So I think that you're on a path for healing. And I do think that with the witch hazel, again, witch hazel is a very nice, brings very nice energy and has a lot of overall stuff to bring into your life. It's very good for cleansing and purification. And I think you need to do a lot of that, and realize that will, wow, that what you have been dealing with is pretty deep. I hope that helps. Do you have any questions or you have any comments? Are you even here? Guess not. What's coming for me in the next month? Okay, Kina. Yes, yes, you're there. Or, oh, you're welcome. I hope that makes sense for you. Hello, Crystal. Hey, Jonathan. Just saying hello. That's my cousin. Can I know something about love? A love reading. Okay, so love readings, 1 drink or 2, right? So if it's yes, is it 1 shot or is it 2? We all play the game. Okay. Miss Crystal, are you looking for love? You have love in your life. Seven platforms. Miss Crystal wants to know about love. Love. Should we be playing like you're not sure if you want love or you're not sure if you have somebody in your life? Got you. I don't know if I want love in my life sometimes either. Oh, okay, so I got the Jack of Clubs, the Jack of Spades, and the 6 of Diamonds. Oh, okay, so your Jack of Clubs represents a friend or sibling or a mutual respect or a mutual goal. Your Jack of Spades represents a rebel, bad news, backstabber, untrustworthy lover. And your 6 of Diamonds is making good decisions and the right path and presence. So you want love. So there's somebody in your life, a male figure that is a good person, and you're volleying between 2 people. This is the good person. This is the not so good person. And you are right in the middle trying to figure this shit out. Okay. But your gut is telling you, we all like the bad boys. I'm guilty. Totally guilty. Totally guilty. Tattooed, sleeved arms, rebels. Oh yeah. Did that for 2.5 years. Anyway. Well, yeah. We all like the bad boys, but we all need the good boys. And you're stuck in the middle. But you know which one. Right? And that's what this is saying. You have 2 options. So which one are you going to pick? Oh, don't laugh. You know I'm telling the truth. You see? You know I'm telling the truth. Right? Yeah. Which one's blonde? Or has dirty blonde hair? One of them has dirty blonde hair. One of them has dirty blonde hair. All right, it seems like they have dirty blonde hair. Probably not the one for you. Romance. You got roses. Love yourself first. It's important to love yourself first, okay? Make sure that you put yourself first in any type of relationship you go into. Friendships, relationships, anything, okay? That's important. And it's saying be cautious. The good guy is the one with the dirty blonde hair. Okay, that's the one. All right. You know my answer. Okay, Miss Kina. You know in your heart, you know in your gut, which one? Hello, Miss Joel. It's the Sheri Show. No, not really. I hate doing this by myself, by the way. It's kind of quiet. You should get in here and just sit there and talk to me while I'm shuffling cards because I feel like I'm talking to myself.
I was just about to ask if you wanted me to do that.
I feel like nobody's answering me. The dog and cat are behind me.
It's okay. I'm here.
I'm so glad y'all here.
All right.
Miss Joe wants a general question.
He's here. Hey, Julie.
Okay. So I have the 9 of clubs, the King of clubs, and the Jack of spades. General question. 9 of clubs. Ooh, I see money. 9 of clubs says lush greenery, reaping the rewards of work and success in the path. And then I have this king, and this king is a judgy father, wise mentor, authority, or authority figure, or stern. So do you have like a mentor that is helping you with this money? I don't think that he's too overbearing, but he's like there's somebody that's helping you, but you're definitely heading for a windfall of money. And then this guy over here, this guy, he's an untrustworthy lover. He's an untrustworthy person. Don't listen to this younger person. No, you don't have a mentor. Do you have a there's somebody that's like kind of stifling over you or tries to control you? I see money. It's kind of weird the way I see money. Well, one, I saw this, but I see money flying down like butterflies. So the butterflies have wings and it looks like money. And I see that fluttering down for you. So the money is coming, but somebody's going to sit there and try to tell you how to spend your money or how to invest your money or how to take care of your money. But don't be crazy with your money. But this person is untrustworthy with your money. It was someone I used to deal with in the past that has tried to come out. There you go. Just the past is the past, you know. And there's a reason why they stay in the past. But it's an older person. It's an older, like fatherly figure, or a person that you would see as an like a how we're always told when we were younger, like respect your elders. But this person is also a younger person. That's all. When you get this money, this person's like, look, girl, look at how nice I am. Like they want you to be their sugar. So don't. Okay? It'd be good. That's good. So anyways, remember me when you get your money. And I'll take no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But you work hard for your money. I see that too. Like you work hard, you hustle, you get like you move mountains to get what you need. You're very dogged at what you do, and you work very, very hard for what you have, and as you should. Like, girl, here's your crown. I respect you because I'll tell you, you have hustled and hustled and hustled to get where you are, and you are amazing. Oh my gosh, I am getting chills all over me.
Hey, Angie, bye.
Was parking lot actually doing some readings today?
No, she just came in to keep me company. I'm getting like chills all on my arm. Because like I really feel like you hustle and you are getting your rewards from your hustle.
So we're on Joe Kenzo.
Yeah, but you work hard for what you got, girl. Yes, ma'am, we are.
I tried to pull it together on my journey. I argue with my guides all the way here and back. If I could reach out and touch them, I would like severely reach out and touch them. And then as I pulled in, there was a nice looking young gentleman walking from the office. Had I not needed to get back here, I would have followed him just to see where neck of the woods he was. I need to just put this on top of my head. I am not pulling it together today. And my guides are being extremely, extremely combative.
You know, you need a tower. Have you seen my tower? Don't mind my messy ass desk. I have not cleaned it. Frank and Freya are probably pissed off.
Unless it's something that you can knock down every time you put it back up. I don't
know.
No. Oh, a selenite. Oh, yeah, I've seen those.
Yeah, that's my tower.
I need a selenite coat. Need a coat.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, all of y'all with these questions and how does he feel about me? We're not doing that today. We're not doing those. How does he feel about me readings? Those are personal questions that you need to ask the person. We're not doing how does he feel about me? Is he into me? Does he want to lay with me? We're not doing those questions. Pick another question. And I'm sorry if that's what your main thing is, but I just do not like tapping into other people's energy like that and asking if they like them when you have access to ask these people these questions. I'm just not going to do those type of questions. So if you have a general question or if you want me to do a general reading and love comes up, then that's fine. But I'm not going to probe into somebody else's thoughts of you because you're too afraid to ask. And I'm sorry if that upsets you all, but those love readings are extremely hard for me because I feel like it's crossing the line. You give me permission to go into your energy. They don't give me permission to come into their energy. If it's a spirit, then that means the spirit is coming to me. But when you're asking me to go into somebody else's energy, they haven't given me permission to go in there and to tell you how they feel. So if you ask a general question and then spirit and information, fine. But I'm not going to go into John's energy to find out if he likes Chrissy or however that is. So give me another question and I'll answer that. And if love comes up, then fine. But I'm not going to do those kinds of love questions. Sorry. Back to Miss Joe. These cards sat in the sunlight for a long time. So hopefully, if you want to message Miss Lauren, just go ahead and type your question and I'll go ahead and put your question in. I mean, all of you who are asking, what if what if the person you're asking about was with somebody else asking the same question about you? Does Susie like me? And then he finds out that you're using him for money, or that you only want sex, or that you know what I'm saying? Like, or that you're obsessed with marriage and he's not. So think of those things. You're asking me this, he could be asking someone else that on the other side. And I just don't like probing into somebody's mind like that without their permission. Like, you give me permission to go into your auric field, but they don't give me permission, and you're asking a lot of personal questions about somebody, and that's just not fair. So we're still on Joe Kenzo.
Yeah, I've already done her reading.
Okay. So what, it was a general.
Yes, ma'am.
I immediately, once I tapped in and actually got into your energy and out of the frustration, saw the word success. Literally the word success and coins falling. I saw, and I didn't even hear any of your reading, Sheri. So if this is a repeat, I'm sorry. Then I saw coins falling, and I saw the nine of coins, which is the lady of leisure who has more than enough money. So I get that whatever you're doing, or that money is going to be attracted to you, because they're showing me that commercial. I don't know if you've seen it, that I bought a commercial where they buy all their regular stuff, and they every time they use like the lotion or drink something, it's just money being magnetized to them. And so it just seems like money is drawing to you. The word that I heard is money is flowing to you like a river. And as long as you don't clog up the river with negative thoughts, you should be fine moving forward. Your hard work is definitely paying off. They're showing me the 7 of Pentacles. The 7 of Pentacles is that hard work. That's that. I planted the seeds. Now this is the fruition of the seeds that I planted. Like, this is harvest time. And then that 9 is saying you'll have more than enough. And then they're showing me the 6 is all Pentacles, because the 6 of Pentacles is being able to give back and being able to give others what they want for you. So I got all good stuff for you, Miss Joe Kenzo. That success is definitely coming towards you. Did you guys talk about a new job or something about a promotion in her job? Because I feel like there's more money coming in a job. If it's not a promotion, then it's a new job, but definitely more money. And I hear 20 to 25 more than what you are currently making. So whatever you're making, I'm hearing like 20 to 25. Like, I feel like your eyes go like that when they tell you how much it is, because it's not what you expect. It's more than what you expected, but like, oh my gosh, this is the most maybe that I've ever made. So I definitely feel like a raise is coming. Are you in office? Because they show me you sitting behind a desk and then asked to come into the conference room. And then when they do, they let you know that they have this position that they want you to take. So I definitely see a promotion, not even one that you've even asked for. And that's funny, because I got the Empress that's standing strong in your power, in your sensuality, in your success, knowing who you are, being confident in everything that you are. The Empress knows, she makes decisions. She that's fertility, that's growth, that's abundance, that's that sexy feeling, that's that confidence, that's knowing who you are and standing strong in it no matter what. And I feel like that's where you've been. But I do feel I just started a new job this week. I do carry you. I feel like you're going to get more something else. I don't know if that's what you really want to do, because I didn't get a joy when I read that that's what you do. I feel like you want to do something else, and you'll get more money from doing this something else. And so that's what I got for you, Miss Joe. Oh wait, a card popped over. Let me see. And it's the full card. So when this opportunity comes up, just go into it, just do it, take it. It's probably something totally different than what you want. But they clearly show me you in an office, you being called into an office and being extended something more than what you are. So I don't know if you work for an agency, but I feel like you're going to be extended more, like maybe a management position in some kind of way. So that's what I got for you, Miss Joe. I hope that's along the lines. But either way, it's more money coming to you. Less than 6 months. I definitely heard less than 6 months, 3 to 6 months. So somewhere within the next 3 months, your income will totally look different, is what I got. So who's next, Kina? Maybe that nice eye candy shifted my energy.
I see that.
I'm gonna have to walk around the complex. I walked around the neighborhood. I'm at to walk around and meet my neighbors.
Yeah, you walk to the property I manage.
Yeah, Tina lives there.
I know. I was like, wait, I was just there. Like, you're welcome, Mister.
Can I get a okay? Josephine. Tina said, "Hey,
Kina, I didn't know you lived there.
All right, so Josephine Elizabeth. Okay. A general reading for what is going on with these cards? Jesus Christ.
They're all flying out.
Seashells, if you want to join, just post your question and Kina will tag your question. There are currently 11 people ahead of you that I can see, Miss Seashells. So just post your question. Kina will add you to the list, and then when we get to you, then we'll let you know that it's your turn. If you don't have time to stay, then maybe not post a question, because if there's 11 people ahead of you, that's a good hour or more. So Josephine, I like that name.
That's my name. Well, it was till I had it legally changed.
If you want to be added to the list, just post your question, and then Kina will Kina will save your question or pin your question, and when it's your turn, we'll let you know. There are currently 11 people ahead of you. There are 7 platforms that the information is filtering in from. So be mindful that just because you only see you on your platform or a few people, there are other platforms where the information is pouring in. So just post your question, and then Kina will again pin you, and then we'll go ahead and read your question. But remember, there are 11 people ahead of you. So be mindful that that 11 that's in there could at least take an hour. Those cards are just acting real special. So we're going to try these. But immediately when I read that, I got the nectar is ready to be harvested. So, and I don't think that means in like a literal way, like you have nectar that's ready to be harvested. I get it like a decision is ready to be made, and you're just sitting there letting your resources waste because you haven't made the decision to either do it or not. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll go ahead and see what what the nectar actually represents. It seems like you're drawing in more business, because I asked what the nectar is, and they said you're drawing in more business. Are you in your own business, Josephine? Are you doing something? Are you in business for yourself? Josephine, are you here? Because if you're not here, then we're just going to stop and go to the next person. So Josephine, please let us know if you are still here. I haven't seen any responses from you. And you're on YouTube. And I know YouTube is a little bit off, but we've had your name up for a good little minute. All right, so it doesn't look like this person is here. Who's next, Kina? A general for Usara? Usara 132? Okay.
Which sheet? They're here.
Or is it Usra? Is it Usra? I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing your name, or I say Usara, but it might be Usra. Am I pronouncing your name right, or am I butchering it to hell?
Butchering it to hell.
Listen, as a person whose name who has been butchered to hell, I know, like it's just cringe. They used to just say my last name, Lewis. Yeah, that's me. Okay, but it's general. Okay, so let me see. I hear this is a month. Oh, God. I heard this week is a Monday in the making. So maybe this is going to be a very mundane Monday kind of week where it's just like, oh God, I got a case of the Mondays. I got to get back to work. So they're making it seem like this week is going to be kind of work heavy, but kind of low vibrational. The second one was correct. Usra. Usra. Okay, thank you. So let me see what else why they're saying that this is a Monday in the making. And then they show a headache. Like people are people at work giving you a headache? Like, is there a project that you're working on and people are not very cooperative and it's giving you a headache? Oh my gosh. Okay, Jesus. Okay, that's too many cards to take. I'm not gonna take any of those. I thought I was going to, but that was way too many cards at one time. So I'm getting like a headache. And it has to be work related. It's a Monday in the making. And gosh, the judgment card. Okay, no, that's that same group of cards. No, Jesus Christ. When I overthink. No, this seems to be people at work who are not really like who are just kind of making it difficult. Maybe they're not doing their part of work or they're not doing what they're supposed to do in the project. And so I got a three of swords. Like it's really, I got a three of swords and a king of swords. And so swords are thoughts and you up in your head, but there's heartbreak. So let me see where they're going with the heartbreak. A king of swords is usually somebody who makes good decisions, who makes head over heart decisions. They're a good business person. They're a good leader. They're a person who looks out for the team and who knows how to break their money. There's an owl, so that means they're wise. They're able to look ahead. So this card is a very good representation. I love all the things that they gave you, all the imagery they gave you for a king. The owl, which is wise, you know, the bird being able to go out and look far ahead and see what needs to be done. So this is a decision maker, but I'm getting that there's some heartbreak in there. So let me find out what the heartbreak is in the situation. Okay. So let me see what the heartbreak is in your situation, Yusha. The project doesn't, or whatever you're working on, doesn't seem to be going along on the right timeline because I keep asking what's the heartbreak, and it's like decisions aren't being made and things aren't getting done, and it's kind of frustrating you because you seem to be um, a very good team player and cooperative and make very sound decisions, but it doesn't seem like the rest of your team is doing what they're supposed to do to help you to move forward in that situation. And so let me see what they're saying. That's way too many cards again. I don't like when a whole bunch of cards come out. So let me see if I can get one or two cards. What the hell? And my brain is all foggy, but that's probably because me and my guides are arguing. So take all of my information with a grain of salt. Then I get the Page of Cups. That's good news coming in. That's usually romance, but this is a business situation. Unless, wait, because I asked about the heartbreak. So are you also going through some relationship things? Because I asked for clarification on the relationship and I got the Page of Cups, and that's information coming in about a romance. And if the Three of Swords this is clarifying this. So is there a breakup in a relationship also separate from the work thing? Because this Page of Cups, pages are usually coming in with information, and it's usually and it's since it's a cups, it's romance, it's love, it's a relationship. So is there a relationship that is breaking up? Okay, let me see what else I can get. Jesus, they're making me pull this out. And then I got the devil. So that's pessimism. That's negative thought or addiction. I don't feel like it's addiction. I feel like it's negative thought. So you're thinking this is your negative thoughts that are keeping you into this situation, which again goes back to the swords. So yes, I was interested in someone. So maybe, okay, let me see if I can piece it all together because You were interested in someone. There's heartbreak. Maybe you're creating your own heartbreak because these are in the devil. I'm getting pessimistic thoughts. So let me see where we're going with that. Jesus, please. This is all over the place. And it could be my guys just being like buttholes today. You got addiction? I don't know addictions, but it could be. Sheri Beery, you can go ahead and get started, and I'll try to piece this together.
Okay. So I got the 10 of clubs, the 10 of hearts, and the Joker, which is very interesting to me. So the 10 of clubs means abundance, completion, satisfaction, reward, finding your calling. And the 10 of hearts is a happy family, all relationships, health, and complete. And the Joker is the unknown, which makes sense if Angie got the devil card because the devil card.
So I had this and I asked for clarification and I got the Page of Cups. And then I wanted more info and I got the devil. So then I thought, well, is it the pessimistic thoughts that she's having about a love situation that is causing the breakup? Like maybe she's thinking, and she says when she thinks too hard about it. So maybe it's her that she's like thinking like, oh, this person doesn't like me. Oh, he would never like me. And that may not be your thoughts, but you know how we just have that negative self-thought.
Yes.
Think and we kind of talk ourselves out of it. So I feel like maybe you didn't even give this person a chance to say whether they did or did not. You talked yourself out of it before there was anything that could happen. You think?
Yeah, I do. I absolutely do. I do think that is all tied in together, and yeah.
And so then when I asked for the outcome, they said it could be all good if you get out of your head.
You gotta get out of your head. Yep.
Okay, so let me see.
I'm gonna do an oracle clarification.
That's what that king is that came up. The person who thinks logically and not with their heart. Like you seem to have had a lot of broken hearts where people have not been truly honest, and so you're really guarded, which is understandable why you have that negative self-think. And then we all have our own self-image issues, and so they're saying if you think logically about it and not in your own, not bringing all your past baggage in as a coat to carry into this new relationship, you'll get a new result from it. So just kind of get out of your head. And this is what I would tell you to do because you're still under the light of that new moon, of the full moon. I release those thoughts that no longer serve me. Literally just say that, write that, burn that, whatever you want to do. I release those thoughts that no longer serve me. And then allow the universe to kind of cleanse you and pull those things out, but be ready for that emotional upheaval that's going to happen when you say you want to release those things. Like I had a really, like when I have those emotional days, I'm like, okay, well, what is going on? There's something being released. You can go ahead and go and then allow me to get back to my day. So go ahead and say, I release those thoughts that no longer serve me so that you can move forward. Go ahead, Sheri.
So my clarification card was black pepper, which is banishment. So it goes right along with get rid of that stinking thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what you need to do is you need to I call it stinking thinking, and we're all guilty of it. I do it all the time. Like, I'm not worthy, I'm a fat girl. I am worthy because I'm a fat girl.
And then I get this, I love the way they do the 7 of Wands. Like it's kind of like you seeing yourself different. See, that would be you inside that crystal ball and seeing you as you truly are, as beautiful as you are, as valuable as you are, and standing on that word. I love the way they do the 7 of Wands because the 7 of Wands is usually just standing your ground, not letting things get past you. And I heard someone yesterday say sevens are kind of a self-reflective thing. Like when you 6 are more how you interact with other people, and 7 is how you kind of look at yourself too. And so for me, this is that let me look at me, my purest form, and see me as beautiful as I am. This person is in a crystal ball and they are standing their ground. Sevens, Kina has always said sevens are wishes, wands are not sevens, wands are wishes. What do you want? How do you want it to be? And so this is that fiery hot passion. How do I see myself? What do I believe in myself? How am I going to stand up who I am? Be that person. Stay in your logical side and not this, and then that'll get rid of this broken heart. Like I heard it could all be good if you get out of your head and just let it go. So this wasn't really a work situation. It was a love situation, but it's in that you are sabotaging it on your own. See, yeah. It's okay. All of us have those days when we're just like, you know what? I don't feel beautiful today. I don't feel whatever today. I don't feel like I'm at my best. And you can either let me tell you, put some Beyonce on shit, make you think you are Beyonce. I'm telling you, literally, sometimes I just have to go. And whoever your person is who motivates you like that, but she's my person because she makes you be like, hey, hold on, I am great. I am this. I can be. And then you just kind of change your attitude. That's just for me, but whoever your person is who makes you feel like a bad, who makes you feel like you are worthy and you are. So put that music on and just, walk through and let it happen and let all of that tear out of you. But I feel like this relationship could possibly move forward if you just kind of let it naturally flow and kind of get out of your head. I feel like every time you see that person, you kind of get a little bit of klutzy or clumsy. And then you're kind of like, oh my God, did he just see me do that? Like, I am such an idiot. Oh my God, how could you possibly do that? And then you talk yourself all the way down a rabbit hole. When if you would just, kind of just drink a little bit of water, regroup and say, I release those negative thoughts and move on, it would be a little bit better. So I feel like it's just a little bit of negative self-thought. And immediately when you feel it, I release those negative thoughts and move forward. Okay, Miss User, she said that's true. Like I can see it, like you're just dropping. Look, they're making me clumsy too. Like you're just dropping stuff. And you're just like, oh my God, I can't believe this is happening. So you'll be fine. I even get the little red hearts. Like it's just really cute. The spirit thinks it's cute, but you just need to kind of relax a little bit. All right. So, did you have anything else for her, Miss
No,
Sheri?
I think she needs to get out of her head.
Yeah.
And like once you get out of your head,
it makes me feel all warm and tingly. Like, oh my gosh, that's like if you take a good shot of a nice whiskey and you get that woo tingly
I did
feeling
not
all over.
like that. I'm never doing that with you guys again. I don't give two fucks. I was so buzzed that day, and it was only one.
First of all, you were taking Fireball. Fireball. Liquid.
Damn. I was
Hey, all right, Crystal. See Beyonce, I'm telling you, she puts me right in there. And I just be like, okay, I can do this. Don't forget who you are. Just remember who you are.
Yeah.
All right, Miss Sun.
Never doing that again. Never, ever, 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 ever.
General reading. Okay, Sun. She has a general reading. I think you were one of the people who had a love reading initially, and I heard love is in the air. Your chariot awaits. Like
yeah,
there is
Julie, on an empty stomach. You're right. I had an empty stomach. And I drank.
Goodness gracious, I swear to God, I heard your chariot awaits, and look what card popped over, the chariot. That is such a good thing. So the chariot represents the Cancer, it represents victory, it represents moving forward. And if you notice, I always like this one because the guy is sitting on top of the chariot and he's controlling what direction they go. So I literally heard your chariot awaits. So love is in the air and your chariot awaits. And then what did I get? I got that Queen of Pentacles. That's that late, like that's that that beauty, that being in control. This is the person who can do it all. Like this is material blessings that are coming for you. You're nurturing, you're loving, you're caring, you're in control of the bag. All the material blessings are coming for you. Look how she's just sitting unbothered, holding her coin. Usually in other words, it is a coin. It's not a bag. Yeah, it's a coin that she's holding. So being in control of the material things that are coming your way and your blessing. So I feel like you're going to see things that are coming your way that are very that are blessings that are due for you. And then I got the Eight of Swords, and that's you feeling tied up, you feeling bound, you feeling like they're like something is holding you back. I'm going to get a clarifier on that Eight of Swords because I got love is in the air. Then I got the chariot, your chariot awaits, which is somebody coming with a horse-drawn carriage. Then I got your blessings. And then I got this is you. This is you in your head thinking that you're tied up or that something is holding you back or you're holding yourself back. Let me see what it is that's holding you back.
Yes. That's what this is. This says doubts, worries, hindering sources, and feeling powerless.
Okay. That's a 7. I'll say, is that an 8 too?
No,
and then I got like
7.
Then
And
I
then
got
I
the
got
Hierophant. And the Hierophant is,
the Hierophant. They sit in their power. They have all the
isn't that
knowledge.
the
They
one?
don't do
Isn't that the
anything
one with
wrong.
the guy on, or with the like the Pope kind of figure, and then the two people
Yeah.
down here?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
have all of the knowledge and they don't do anything with it. They like
So you're
they
either sending or receiving knowledge, and I feel like you need to receive from the universe. Like you need to receive the well, and it's also traditional institutions like religion and love and marriage.
Mhm.
So you could be moving toward that love and marriage situation, and then you're self-sabotaging it because I got this. Because this, when you look at the card, when you look at this, it's sometimes, it's traditions, it's religion, it's love, it's marriage, it's those traditional institutions and things that we cherish and hold dear. And you maybe know that's where it's going, but you're causing yourself. Swords are thoughts. These are you being up in your own head. Like this person has literally mentally put themselves in a straitjacket or tied themselves up. This is you making yourself feel all twisted and bound up. But then this is you saying, yes, it could go there. Like I keep hearing marriage, 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 marriage. So I don't know if that's the road that you're on or that's where you were trying to get, but that's what it feels like. Go ahead, Miss Sheri Beery.
Okay. So I did get that 7 of clubs. Like I said, you have doubts, worries, hindering success and feeling powerless. And I'm not sure what you're feeling powerless about. And then I get this 2 of clubs, which is it says business partnership, um, agreement, alliance, and business stabilities. Now, business doesn't necessarily mean work, like like a work thing, or a partnership can be anything, um, a relationship with a friend, or a romantic relationship, a money relationship, whatever. Your relationship with money is a relationship, a partnership. And then I got the 6 of diamonds, which says you're making good decisions and you're on the right path, but be patient with your path. That's why I love these cards. So you're doubting yourself, but you're on the right path. You're doing what you're supposed to be doing.
She asks, is it can you tell if it's a new person? And I did the pendulum and I got a no, it's not a
Yeah.
new person. They said you created the space with your own doubts. Like you created whatever rift is in there, but it seems to be like this person really does love you. And I can ask again, is this a new person for Sun? And I get a no again. It's not a new person.
It is not a new person.
It's the current person. You just have to work through your own doubts about
Yeah.
this person. Um, they're telling me to ask this question. Was this person unfaithful to Sun? And I get a no, they weren't unfaithful to you. Like, is that a question that you had in a burning in the back of your head? Was this person unfaithful? Because Spirit told me to ask, was this person unfaithful? And I don't get that this person was unfaithful to you. These are your doubts that you're putting in there. And they're saying you need a little bit of self-love, a little bit of healing, or you need, like, maybe this person isn't reading your love language. Like you come in with have a bad day and they just want to have, you come in from a bad day and they just want to have rambunctious sex and you're like, no, I just want to eat some ice cream or sit in the bed and watch a romantic comedy and cry. And they're like, no, let's get it on. So I feel like your love language is just off a little bit. You need to just kind of find your middle ground and get your love language together. If you're not still with this person, then you're going to rekindle with this person, because I do not get that it's a new person. I asked, and then I asked, and they said this person was not unfaithful to you. So I don't know if that's a question that you had. But again, with that Hierophant, you have the information and you know what the true answer is in your heart. You're just doubting it. And that's your own self-doubt. I don't get that this person is doing anything to make you doubt them. You're just not on the same, like maybe your language is here, like you're passing each other, and you need to slow it down and just kind of find that space in between. So I hope that helps you, son.
Agreed.
And I hope that was I don't remember what your question was, but I hope that helps you with moving forward in this relationship, because that's what I got for you.
Nope.
Did you have anything else for her, Miss
Nope.
Sheri Beery?
Just get
Pronounce her last name.
Beery or her last
Beery, like beer,
like Beery.
like a beer. Okay, so I kept saying Berry. It's Beery. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe it. All this time I've been saying Sheri Beery because that sounds good, but it's Sheri Beery.
Yeah.
And I like that too.
Well, you
Like
can say
today,
Beery
when I was like, let me make sure, I was like, let me make sure it's S-A, because I kept putting 2 R's in your first name. And I was like, no, I'm pretty sure it's one. And then when I went to look it up on Facebook, I'm like, it's not even Berry, it's Beery. What?
Yeah.
Totally and wrong.
It's all right. I love you.
All right, Aisha. Okay, Miss Aisha, let's see what's going on.
You're right, Julie. I will not drink on an empty stomach ever again. Or drink at all. Ever again. Aisha, are you here? Hello, Lewis. My
Aisha, are you here?
grown ass man. Mr. Black, how are you?
Okay, sorry, I had to check a couple things. The text messages were coming in. Hello, Lewis. We haven't seen. Oh, wait, we did see you in class. I was just like, we haven't seen you. It's Sheri Beery that we haven't seen in class. Okay, Miss Aisha. Is Aisha here? Is it AISHA? Is that how we're supposed to pronounce it? Are you here? Because if you're not, then we're gonna go to the next person. And Keena looks like she asked you about 5 or 6 minutes ago, so that's more than enough time to let you know that you are next. And so you're not here. So let's go with the next person, Keena. London Tomas, a message from my cousin Cece, who passed away in March. I think it also said or a general reading because I remember reading that and I just didn't get anything regarding the cousin.
So, London, just let about mediumship. So I know that you want your cousin to come through, but sometimes that's not how it happens. It's whoever wants to come through comes through, and we don't always have control of who we bring through or who comes through for us. You know, it's like, and I tell people that all the time. If your cousin, because they're doing work on the other side, they may be busy doing whatever their work is on the other side. So we may not be able to get a message from them, but we maybe get messages from somebody else on the other side for you. And sometimes that gets disappointing if you're looking for a specific person. So, okay.
Did you and that person have an argument before they passed, or were you at a difference? Were you having some kind of difference in the relationship? Because I got it's time to move on. It's time to let go and grow. And they show you as a new tree that is dying. Like you're not absorbing any water. You're not getting anything that you're supposed to get because it's like you stopped living. You stopped doing what you're supposed to do in order to move forward. And they're saying it's time to let go. It's time to grow up. And they show a tree trying its hardest to grow and to plant roots and to get down in the ground. But you just don't seem to care enough to do it, or you're not able to do it in the state that you're in. And they're saying it's time to let go. It's time to move on. And this is the thing. This is also how showing it to me, seeing your cousin in the pain of your loss and see them in the joy of their memory. If I die, I don't want my people to remember, oh, she died from whatever situation, and to always dwell on, oh, this is the day she died. This is how horrible it was. I want them to be like, she was funny. She was this, she was that. Fix your face, Angie. Those are the things I want you to think about. And you may not think about, like a lot of people say, oh, I know they're looking down on me. If she's looking down on you, are you living your life the way that she would want you to live? If she was looking down on you, will she be happy with the way that you're carrying on with your life? Remember, she is looking down and she can't see. Would she be happy with the way that you're moving forward? So you said no, you're not. You weren't arguing, but I get it's time to move on and grow up. And so if that's not it, then maybe you're just holding on to her memory too and the pain of losing her. And they're saying it's time to grow up. It's time to let go of the pain, not let go of her, let go of the pain. Sometimes we hold on to the pain or the hurt or the loss because it's real. It's still an emotion. It's still what help. It's still what makes us wake up in the morning. If we can't feel the joy of it, we can't see the light at the end of the tunnel. The pain is still real. The pain still pricks. And then it says, and so then we're trying to um, move forward in the pain of it. And all we know is the memory of the loss, the loss, the loss, instead of the joy of trying to move forward. And so what I'm getting is remember her in the good times. Like on the anniversary of her passing, eat the food that she would have ate, watch her favorite movie, sing, dance, do the thing, write a letter to her, speak to her, all of those things that will bring this person back to you in a memory in a good way. Because believe it or not, if I can tap in and talk to her, you can tap in and talk to her. And I think that she would very much more prefer to talk to you than to talk through me. Usually when they come to a medium, it's because you have been so hard and so, because you've been so unwilling to talk to them or you've been so non-receptive. So I don't get that she's here at all, but I did get from spirit, my guides, my higher power, is that I was literally on my way to watch her kids and oh, okay, yeah. So you're holding on to the loss. What if, why didn't I get there sooner? And so they're saying, remember me in the good way. Remember me in the present way. If you want to spend time with her, spend time with her kids. Spend time in knowing and getting to know the children and letting them know how great she was, or helping them to remember how great she was and make it through this loss. I just feel like you kind of stopped living a little bit, and not to say that you were like you're not functioning. You know how you kind of drift through your day, and at the end of the day, you're like, I don't even know what the hell happened today. I went to work, I got up, I got dressed, I went to work, I drove to work, I had lunch, I had my meetings, I came home, and that was just it. Like you're not really totally living the way that you should be, and so they're saying, just kind of live in the joy of her and not the pain of her. So you can go ahead, Miss Sheri, while I try to pull some cards.
So I got all clubs. So that's wands. And I got represents friends or siblings, mutual respects or goals, which is the Jack of Clubs. The Five of Clubs is encouraging times, abundance, work pays off, strong, healthy physical body. And then that's the Five of Clubs. And then the Nine of Clubs, I've got lush, green, reaping rewards of work and making sense of your path. And this doesn't have to necessarily do with work or money. This could be the work that you're doing to get through your grief. So I'm like with Angie on this one. You're sitting there waiting for messages from Cece, and again, Cece's doing what Cece needs to do on the other side. And was Cece sick before this happened? Like I could be completely off, but I'm feeling like this person was ill, and maybe this was unexpectedly expected, or it happened prematurely. I don't know why I'm seeing a hospital bed.
I saw I was on my way. I think one of the responses was I was on my way to watch her kids and she passed before I got there.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm a little lost.
I'm also getting, are you thinking about doing a balloon release or some kind of something in her honor? I'm hearing go ahead and do that. Like I got chills all over when I said balloon release or something in her honor and to commemorate, her life. I feel very strongly that you're trying to do that. Like I literally, when I said balloon drop, I got a chill all over, or balloon release or something to say, you know what, let's make this let's just bless this day, either the day of her passing or the day of her birth or something. Are you thinking about doing some kind of memorial for her? And if so, it's a yes. They're saying go ahead and do it. And then the two cards that pulled out was a strength card and giving back. So I got the Six of Pentacles, and the Six of Pentacles is giving back in a material way. So that's that, doing that memorial to her. And then the strength. It'll take a lot of strength because I get a very strong emotional pull, and I get tears like you want to cry even thinking about this person. But what I keep also hearing is move on, replace that pain with the joy. This is how funny she was. This is what she was like. This is how it would be. And so as much as I miss my cousin who passed, I remember some of the funny things he said to me, how he used to do my hair, how he used to get me ready for all of my events, how important he was. And I remember the joy of his life instead of the sadness of his life. And even when I have those times when I am sad like that, I go and watch one of the first movies that I remember that we all went to go see together, which was Coming to America. I will never forget that movie because we all went to the drive-in to see it. And it was a movie that he really loved and he thought was funny. So maybe that's why it's one of my favorites. But I remember the joy of it. And so I get the giving back and I get the you needing the strength to do it. So I think whatever you were planning as a memorial for her, you should do it. Oh, and said it was a panic attack. Oh my gosh, it was sudden. Oh my God. Yeah. Oh, and there's no closure. Like they showed me a door trying to close and it just keeps swinging back open. You didn't get any closure because it was unexpected. And the door just keeps swinging open because you didn't get any closure. And they're saying, I keep hearing, talk to me, just talk to me. I can hear you, just like I can hear her and she can hear me. Talk to me, just talk to her in the way that you would normally talk to her. It's just that simple. How do you think I give messages to her or try to talk to her? I just say them either out loud in my head to my spiritual advisors or to that person in spirit. Just speak to her. Let your pain flow. Write a letter to her saying, how much you wish you could have been there. Because I think you feel like, oh, I should have been there. There should have been more I could have done. And there's nothing you could have done. You either believe that everybody passes in their due time, like your higher power has decided this person is time for them to move on, or you believe that you control other people's destinies. If you'd have got there, would you have been able to save this person or make everything okay? Or would you have just been there to be there and watch this person pass and hold their hand? So there was nothing you could change about the situation, but there is something you could change about the future and how people remember her and how you remember her. And so what I'm getting is move forward in her joy. She had a brain aneurysm. So yeah. And so I'm getting that, just be able to move forward in knowing that that you can still communicate with her. So that's all I got. Go ahead and do that memorial. I don't know if you said yes to doing something special for her, but I said I think that you should definitely do that memorial. I'm not doing we're not doing how does this person feel about the other person. I'll do a general reading, but I'm not tapping into somebody else's mind to find out how they feel about you or how they feel about the child. I'm sorry, we've already said that earlier. I can do a general on you, but I'm not tapping into other people to find out how they feel about you. I'm just not doing it. It to me it's a violation. You give me permission to tap into your energy, but that person hasn't given me permission to tap into their energy, and you asking me to tap into their energy and find out how they feel about you or whatever the situation to me doesn't feel right. It feels like a violation, and that is spirit tying up my little throat there because I've said it repeatedly. So if you have a general question, I'll do that for you, but we're not doing how does this person feel about me, because it just feels like a violation to me. And I really struggle with those questions and how to move forward with them. And so I'm just going to draw a hard line. I'm not going to tell you that. I'll do a general reading, and if it comes up, like the last person, they asked a question about love. I said no to that. They asked a general, and love came up. So if love is going to come up, it's going to come up, but I'm not going to do how does this person feel about that person, because if that person is alive, you have access to ask them, and not necessarily just to you, Miss Abigail. That wasn't directed toward you. There was 3 or 4 of those that seemed to be popping up at the same time, and I just felt like I needed to make that announcement again. I'll do a regular reading for you, but not the how does this person feel about me questions. So are you done with London? Okay. All right. So here's the Kina stepped out. So Lord, God
Lord,
bless
help
y'all.
the child. Help
Lord
the
help the
child.
child. Because
Help.
I just don't know if y'all go get it. Okay, Lauren Wise, just Jesus people. Wait, let me see if it was somebody else I was supposed to add to the chat. Because Lord. Okay, it's 9 people in there right now. Let me see who else. Could you perhaps tune in to what's next in my love life? Petra, I can do what's coming up next on your spiritual path. So I'll add you to the list. There's 9 people ahead of you. Miss Abigail, if you want me to do a general, I will do that. Tammy, there was an okay, thanks, but I don't know if that's what's Keena telling you that you're next. Oh, hey ladies, I'm confused between 2 loves. Should I continue? Mark, or should I give this? I can do that one for you because you're not asking me to tap into their energy. That's just a love, Tammy. That's your energy. I to your energy regarding love and see what's going on, not their energy. So that's a different question. You're asking like, what should I do? And then we can just do a general love on that. We're not gonna do a and then I'm not tapping into either of their energy. So if you still want that, then let me know. Petra, I got you as a yes for your question on the path, your spiritual path. So I can do that for you. Y'all know I am not good at this chat. Y'all ask me 50,000 questions. All right, Lauren Weiss. A message for work. Also, you want a career message? Got it. Let's see if these cards are back to making an appearance. Y'all, I am so hungry. I really want some fried fish and some fried okra and some asparagus, not asparagus, Brussels sprouts and bacon.
I want chicken and waffles.
That do sound good. Oh my God, that food we have was so good.
So good.
So good. We should go back.
We should. Peyton lost his job, and I was telling him to go over there and go to work so we can get a discount.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know where I need to be looking for a job at Fry's. They need people to be doing the click list orders. It'd be chaos in there on them click list orders like geez, oh Pete. Okay, so a message for work. Okay, so the card that popped, 2 of them. Well, hello. The card that popped out was the 6 of Wands, so that's victory in your work situation. Whatever it is that is plaguing you or causing you a problem, I got a yes. But then I also got the Wheel of Fortune, and the Wheel of Fortune is things turning in your favor at work. So that's victory over whatever situation that's going in at work, and then things turning in your favor. So that's a lot of wands. That's a lot of career energy. That's a lot of wishes. That's a lot of forward movement. So that's victory over the situation. That's things turning in your favor. That's about career. And then this is also recognition. You're about to get recognition at work. Like somebody's about to reward you for things that you've been doing. Like I get that sense, like I didn't pull the 9 of wands, but I see the 9 of wands, like you're ready to be done. Like you're over, like you feel like you've worked really hard and you're ready to give up. Lauren, are you still here while I'm doing this? Are you still here? This is your Facebook person, because my Facebook is down. So are you still here, Miss Lauren?
She is in our community, by the way.
Oh, really? At Everything Egypt, Everything Just Rocks?
No, I don't think I've ever seen her at Everything Just Rocks, but I know that she is in the spiritual community, and I've never met her personally, but we have a lot of mutual connections.
So I get recognition, I get things turning in your favor. So I get all good things at work. Whatever chaos that you're feeling at work seems to be going away. What do you have, Sheri?
I have I have the Queen of Spades, the Jack of Spades, and a 3 of Clubs. So the Queen of Spades as the spades are swords. So I have somebody is cruel and a jealous woman and a female rival. So so whatever conflict or controversy is with another female, a female presence. I get a female energy, and I get it's like you're butting up against a wall with another woman, and it's because that they're jealous. Like you have this great energy, this glow about you, and I can tell. I know from experience, personal experience, that there are people that don't understand like us, our glow, our light when we walk into a room, and they just fucking react to it shitty. When Angie walks into a room, besides Angie, fix your face, Angie, she has this glow about her that people like us can see. Shut up. And we love her for it regardless. But I went to dinner with Angie once, and this guy picked her out of the whole fucking restaurant because she has this beautiful glow about her. So these people can, you know. Don't act like you don't know. When we went to Flavors of Louisiana. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay. So then the second card I got is the Jack of Spades, which is again swords. So there's also like there's rebellion, a bad news, a backstabber. So I'm saying that whoever this person is a person that you don't trust, and you already know, like you have the gut feeling. However, I get the Three of Clubs, which is your business obstacles, your setbacks, but you're going to overcome these troubles. You are going to overcome all of this stuff. So you come out triumphant. This person comes out like a smelly sock. And I'm actually seeing a stinky sock, like a sock crumbled up in the corner of my son's room is what I'm seeing, which is really disgusting, by the way. So
let me say this. I said that whole speech with the thing on mute. I didn't even know you couldn't hear me.
I was reading your lips. I took sign language for 3 years. So part of our sign language was.
Oh, really? That's good. Oh my gosh, look at you. I also want to say there are 6 people that I see that are online, but there are 11 comments in the chat. So I'm assuming that a lot of those people are about to be skipped.
Your glow has always been amazing and bright. Oh, thank you.
All right. Well, let's go to the next person because Lauren obviously was not here. Katie, are you here? And I love the way you spell your name. Katie, are you still here?
Seashells is here.
Who's on the list? Let me see.
I think Seashells is on the list.
We can take Aisha off because she never showed up. Lauren, Keena got some of these people twice.
Keena be smoking crack today. Put down the pipe.
Let me see who else. Jenny, Sherry. So ooh. Jenny is after Katie. So it's Jenny, Sheri L, Seashells, and TT Wood, then Lakeisha. So in that order, Jenny, what did I say? Jenny, Sheri L, Seashells, and TT. But right now we're on Katie. Katie, are you still here? If you're not still here, we're gonna go to the next one. Did she say she's here?
I don't know, but Sheri's here.
Sheri,
so we're gonna. Your middle name?
Jenny's here too. So everybody's here but Katie. So we're gonna go to the next person on the list, and that is Jenny. Jenny. All right, Miss Jenny wanted a general. Oh, all the rest of you are here, so let me get them moving. Not this energy of that because it was sad. You know what? It must be that man that was walking through the neighborhood. When we get off of here, I was gonna go and cook me some fish. I am going to get me an apple and walk around this complex and see if I can find that man.
Fish sounds really good, actually.
Let me say this. I can't even see nothing. Listen, I really want some macaroni too because I have catfish and macaroni, and somebody was asking me a weird question.
Who doesn't ask weird questions? Like literally, what is the weirdest question you've ever been asked doing this? I don't even know, to be honest.
Okay. So Miss Jenny, let me see what I can get for you. And they're telling me to change cards. So I'm gonna go back over here. These cards must need some time in the sun. I'm gonna have to put them out, see if I can get a little of that full moon energy on them
Well,
because
you
they
just
acting
moved, and so they're adapting to their new environment too.
that too, but they're acting. These have been in the windowsill for about 3-4 days, so they should be good and charged and ready to go. And then these I put in the window and they kept falling out and they told me they didn't need to be. That's the Light Spears tarot. So I just took them right out. But obviously them other ones need to be in there. So let me see what we have for Miss Jenny.
Jenny, who can I
Um
tell? Well, hello,
oh praise
Kina.
the Lord, Keena's back. Keena, we thinned out that list because they was tripping. Okay, so let's see what we got for Miss Jenny. You could go if you have anything, Sherry Berry, because you know sometimes it takes me a minute.
Okay, so I got the Jack of Clubs, the Six of Hearts, and the Ten of Clubs. So for the Jack of Clubs, it represents a friend or sibling or mutual respect or mutual goals. The Six of Hearts represents loyalty, stamina, long-term unity, and faithful mate. And the Ten of Clubs represents abundance, completion, satisfaction, reward, found your calling. So these are all very, very good cards. It's as if you have a really good relationship. I'm seeing like a good relationship with yourself, with money, and those people that are around you. Um, are you changing your work path? Like I'm seeing like a forked road, and you're standing here and you're like, I could take this path or I could take this path. But whatever path you take, it's a good path for you. So either decision that you make is a healthy decision. I don't see that either one of those is going to be hurtful for you or a bad decision for you. That because you're street smart and book smart. That's what I'm hearing. Like street smart and book smart. You have common sense. The flower of common sense is growing in your garden. That you got this. Like whatever you're doing, you're doing it well. And when you're picking your partners, again, partners doesn't have to mean romantic partners. It could be friends, um, animals. I don't know why I just saw a dog, but when you're picking things to be in your life, you're picking good ones. Um, so like you're rocking this shit. That's what I'm seeing.
I keep hearing I'm just Jenny from the block, the Jennifer Lopez song. I keep hearing that like people misunderstand who you are and they think that you're like a bougie person, but you're not. You're just a regular old down to earth person.
Uh-huh.
You do like finer things in life, but people kind of get that maybe like do people kind of get that you're kind of snobby or that you're kind of stuck up? I don't get that
I
energy
don't get
from you.
that
I get
either.
that they're just not getting you right. I got the Seven of Swords, and maybe people are saying these kind of things about you just because you like the finer things and they don't understand. You're just a regular person. You just have matured in your taste or in who you are, and you don't, like I don't get that you're a bad person. I get a very good energy, and that these people that are saying these things about you, because I like the way that this one does the Seven of Swords, because I always wonder, oh, is the Seven of Swords really some kind of deception? But the way that they do it, somebody has their fingers crossed behind your back. There's a fox in sheep, there's a fox in sheep clothing. There's all these swords. There's all these thoughts. There's deception. So I kind of get that there's deception that is going on, but that's because these people don't know you. You're just a regular old nice person, and they're not getting it that way. And so I'm getting like there's a misunderstanding in who they think that you are. And so let me see if I can get some clarification because I kept saying, well, what more do you want? And they were like, just start the reading and the rest will come. they're saying you're going to be elevated. They show me you in an elevator. You're going up, up, up above everybody, but it's just the way that you carry yourself. You represent a more professional outlook than most people do, and so you are going to be elevated for your professionalism, for how, not necessarily even how much you know, just how professional you are and how you adapt to situations and how you can move things forward with just by learning it, just like that. It's like, oh, okay, we need to do this. This is A, B, C, and D. These are the changes. You're like, boom, boom, boom. I got it. And you're ready to go. It's not that you're more knowledgeable than any of them. You're just more professional than all of them. And you're more adaptable than anything. So I get promotion. I definitely see an elevator, and I see you rising to the top. And your rise is slow, kind of like Jennifer Lopez. It's like people underestimated you, like, they didn't really think that you were the star that you could be. And you know what? I fought with that Jenny from the Block song because I kept saying that's just because her name is Jenny. No, no, no. And I kept fighting with it and saying, no, that's no. And Spirit was like, hey, say what I said. And so I had to say it the way that they said it. And they keep giving me that I'm just Jenny from the Block song. So maybe you might want to go and listen to that. And that's just her kind of moving you, showing you that your progression will be like that. Like once it gets that momentum, you're just gonna excel and soar. But I definitely see a promotion coming. I hear before June or by June, so it'll be coming soon. It's like a position. Like I feel like there's a lot of changes that are going on in work. Like they show me the organizational chart, and it's like this person is moving here, this person is moving here, and this person moving here, and then there's X's, and some people are leaving. So I feel like your organizational chart is or the dynamics that your organization is changing, and you're going to be moved up as those changes happen. So I get all good things for you for the future that is coming, especially regarding work. But it'll be people, having to change who their opinion about you, and then you not even caring if they don't. If that's how they want to think about you, that's fine. But you're still going to be who you are. And then I got the 10 of Wands, which is carrying a burden. But I think that's where you are now. You're currently at a level where there's not necessarily your burden. You just know these things are being said. You're trying to look past them. And I kind of see you kind of biting your tongue because you want to say, you want to straighten them out and you want to move this forward, but you're tight-lipped. You're not saying anything because you're professional, and you can get maybe a little bit reckless if you really let it go. So you have to keep it in line. But this 10 is an ending. I always have a 10 because it's an ending, and meaning that it's about to be over. Whatever this burden is, whatever the struggle is, and it's work related, is going to be done very soon. And then the next card, let me see if I can get another card to see what's going on. And there's something you don't need to pull another card. She's moving forward. She's moving up. So there's promotion that is coming. And I hear before June, most definitely. And then I see you like being even more professional, like maybe in a suit jacket and dressed very, very nice, very business casual. And so again, they're saying just literally they're showing me water flowing off a duck's back. Just let all that talk flow off the duck's back, because they'll still be down here and you'll be up here. So this ending is you not having to deal with them anymore, and then you moving up and getting on and over with this. But it's all good things. It's your professionalism. Like they just keep saying it over and over and over. Your professionalism, how you carry yourself, is what is making you stand out. And that you're not a part of the office of gossip or the group think or how everything else is going in there. So then the next card I got is that 4 of coins. That's that money. That's being in control of your bag. This is money coming to you, being concerned with it. And usually they're holding it really tight, but he's not holding it tight. He's holding it up to allow it to get what it needs to grow, the nutrients that it needs to grow. He's presenting it to the universe, like multiply this, make this more, make this more. I love the way they do it in this card. And this is why they told me to use this deck, because I was going to use another deck and they told me to go to this deck. And it says, hey, this is him presenting what he has to the universe. Multiply it, make it more. That's you multiplying. This is you putting it out there and letting it move forward. So I see all good things for you, Miss Jenny. I really like everything that I see for you. Again, let them accusations, all that talk, fall off your back like a water on the duck's back, and just move forward. And clearly before June, before you reach your breaking point, you will be moving up, and they will just see you on a rise to the next level. And then also I get um just instead of it's the full moon again, and we always say release those things that no longer serve you. You could also say, I release those people and those relationships that no longer concern me. If these aren't people that need to move on forward with me or that I need to be bothered with, I release those people and just let them go on and move forward and let it go. So I get definitely you're moving up and you're moving on. And this is just somebody trying to foil with your prosperity. And you know what? That is speaking to me because I was having a really crappy day today and I was not going to go live. And I was really, really just not. And it was just like, this, you're moving forward, you're moving up. And this is just another knife or another cog in the wheel or another thing that is trying to slow down your forward movement. So that your reading really spoke to me, Miss Jenny. Do you have anything for Jenny, Sheri?
Nope. Just what I said.
All right, so let's move on to the next person. So good luck, Miss Jenny, and come back and let us know if you get that promotion. Like I feel like it'll be well before June. Oh, Keena, I forgot you was back. Lord, thank you, because I just cannot do it. Hi, Miss Wendy. Hi, Bonita.
Wendy.
Will you move to your okay? So Sheri L, are you still here? Hey, Miss Pam. Listen, let me tell you, Pam F be cracking me up in the comments when them people be coming to her and trying to get her to two different people trying to get her to come into their inbox. One of them had Don's exact name, but they changed it up a little bit, and the other person spelled Mystic with a K, I think it was. And I just love the way Miss Pam goes back and be like, yeah, I guess you want my credit card information too. Pam is so fiery in her response to her.
Yeah.
Pam, we missed your class. I hope you'll be back Tuesday. You're welcome, Miss Jenny. I hope everything works out for you. Sheri L, are you still here? Wasn't that the person you were asking what's her middle name?
So I was born Sheri Lynn, and I spell my name the same way. I've had my name legally changed. I no longer have Lynn in my name. But I thought it was kind of like, oh wow, Sheri L.
Oh, Miss Sheri is here. Okay, sorry. And I saw your yes earlier, and I just kept on asking.
LYNN. Yep, that was my name.
Oh my God.
Same way. But yeah, legally I've had it changed.
Look at that, Sheri Lynn.
Charlene.
Two of them.
My family's from Texas.
What did I do to end up with two of them?
Mm-hmm. Charlene.
That's how they used to say it. Just one word, Shirley. Bonita, post your question, and then Keena will. Keena is a person in the background who is pinning the questions. There's 8 people ahead of you, so go ahead and post your question. So it could take 30 to 45 minutes to get to you, but go ahead and post your questions. She says she's from Canada.
Nice. Well, I'm California born, but my dad is from Texas. His whole family's from Texas, and they're the ones that used to call me Charlene.
Oh, and Sheri, as soon as I read your question, even before when I just saw it in the chat, I got a resounding yes. Will you move into your dream home?
And I got a yes.
My rant. Will Sheri Lynn move into her dream home in 2023? And I got a yes.
I got a yes.
I got a June and November, so maybe it'll be between June and November. I don't know if you want to hear that.
I got 2 yeses. I got a yes for my red. When you pull a red card, oh shit, there's another yes. The red is yes and the black is no, but my little buddy here also says yes.
And I got that the financing will be approved. Are you worried about whether the financing is going to go through? I feel like you're being very careful. Like I see you tiptoeing through things. Like they show you tiptoeing through numbers and through the store. Like Miss Bonita, I don't do what are such and such as feelings about me because that's tapping because you gave me permission to tap into your energy. The other person didn't give me permission to tap into their energy. So I can do a general love reading about you. for you, but I won't tap into the other person's energy. So if you want me to do a general love reading for you, then yes, but I won't ask what their person's feelings are, because you gave me permission to go into your energy. That person didn't give me permission to go into their energy. So let me know if you want me to change that to just a general love reading for you, but I'm not going to go into that person's energy about you because it's a violation of their personal space and their energy field.
Okay, so Twinsy, I'm hearing make sure you cross your T's and dot your I's. Read your paperwork carefully. You're going to move into your dream home, but they are like there's some shenanigans per se, and be careful.
I'm getting make sure that your loan person or the person that you get to do the loan. I don't know if it's your loan processor or your loan company. Make sure that you trust who it is and that they are a
Yes.
reputable person. You don't want them to throw something in there at the last minute, like they tell you, "Oh, you only need 5,000," and then when it's push comes to shove and you're ready to sign, it's like, "Oh, we need another 8,000," and then your heart is broken because you had your heart set on it. So they're like, be very careful about the person that you get to do your mortgage or your financing. Be very careful about that person, like Sheri saying, and make sure you review everything. Cross your eyes. I mean, dot your I's
Yeah.
and cross your
Cross
T's.
your I's and dot your T's. Yeah.
But I do get a yes, a very much a big yes on it, and to keep moving forward on the path that you're on, because
Yes.
you're one if you're doing what you're
Another
supposed
yes.
and I get a yes. My ear is itching, so I'm getting that that's also a yes on moving forward. So I'm thinking that yeah, you are definitely doing what you're supposed to do. Your dream home is coming, and again I heard June to November. Let this winter drought pass through, and all this money, like all this, they're trying to control inflation with the interest rates and everything. Let all of that kind of uh play through, and then in the spring it seems like there'll be more opportunities, and then you can move forward. But definitely be careful about who you find for your realtor, or I mean for your mortgage company.
Mortgage. Yeah. There's
Anything else for your twin, Sheri?
That's it. I'm just be careful with the paperwork.
Okay, so who's next, Keena?
Goodbye, Twinsy.
Seashells. Okay, a general for seashells. Seashells, are you still here?
Okay.
Okay. Oh Jesus, that card flew out. So whatever this is, it's important because if it jumped out, you're in your head about something. You're thinking too hard, like you're all tied up. My head, it's like somebody's beating on my head like this. You are literally driving yourself crazy because whatever it is, you're going over and over. And this card jumped out of the deck and onto the floor. You are definitely thinking too hard about something. Like I literally feel like somebody is beating on my head like this. And so it might be you trying to calm your thoughts down or try to figure it out, but you are definitely wound up very tight, and you are definitely overthinking something to the point that it is making you sick, like physically sick. And the anxiety is really, really tearing you up. So let me see what else they have about this. If you have anything, Sheri, you can go ahead.
Okay. So I got the 4 of clubs, the 9 of spades, and the king of clubs. So the 4 is like potential growth in business and work, and with an outcome is good. But then I got the 9 of clubs, which is it says a funeral, a coffin, a ghost, grieving, facing, haunting, and moving on. So that goes with you're stuck in your head. You're stuck in your head, and you're not allowing yourself to move on, to move in this potential growth. And then the king of clubs is like the judgment of the father, the authority figure. So you're in your head, whomever this person was or could still potentially be, but somebody's in your head talking smack, like you can't be doing this, you're not good enough for this, blah 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 blah, blah, and you're stuck listening to it. If you keep the stinking thinking, you can't do the potential good. So stop doing that, because I'm hearing this. I don't. How do I explain it? I'm hearing you in your head Somebody told you a long time ago that you weren't good enough to do something, and now you have this thing this in your path, and you're like, oh, man, I can't do that. I won't succeed at that. So you're afraid to try because you're afraid of the failure. But we don't learn from our successes. We learn from our failures. And it's okay to fail. Because if you for every 10, do you think like Edison or Einstein, like who made a light bulb at
Did you
one
get the death card too?
what?
Did you get the death card too?
I did not. Well, yeah, kind of in a way. Like I got the nine of spades, which is the funeral coffin, a ghost grieving,
Okay.
facing, haunting, and haunting to moving on.
Okay.
So like there has to be that change. You have to move on. You have to. I mean, I'm not the one to tell you what you have to do. I'm only here to suggest. It's your choice to take these opportunities to do what you need to do. And I'm just saying, like, don't listen to this shit anymore because you won't have this potential of success.
So they told me to pull a different deck, and I went to the Moonology, and I got the new moon in Capricorn, and the new moon is coming up after this one. So not this week, but the week after, I think, is the new moon. The next week, is that correct? So I'm hearing by the new moon you'll hear about this new job. So are you considering going out for a job? Because I feel like your Keena said the 21st is the new moon. So that's not next week, is it? Oh, that is next week. Jesus, this month is going by fast as ever. Lord help the child.
It's in 2 weeks.
So I'm getting that with this Capricorn new moon, it says your hard work is paying off. Like and when I pulled that card, I got something about you talking yourself out of, oh, I'm not good enough, oh, I'm not gonna get it. And so then what I got was the devil. It wasn't the death card, I'm sorry, it was the devil, which is that pessimistic thinking. And see how this is you holding yourself hostage. This is you, all those skeletons, all those heads back there, that's all your thoughts. That's you and that negative pessimistic thinking. And then Norma, this is the Two of Swords. This is the decision that needs to be made, but they're saying it's going to be made in your favor because I got the Empress card, and that's you standing strong and believing that you are capable, that you are powerful, that you are changing that own inner dialogue. This is your dialogue. This is what you see, but this is what they see. An Empress, the person who's in power, the person who can make decisions, the person who stands in her power and knows who she is. Empress is like that emperor. They make decisions, they make moves, they can lead people. They can make decisions in a business setting. This is how they see you. This is how you see you. You see you in that pessimistic way. Just your thoughts are tearing you up to the point where you're like, oh my God, I just need to know. And they told me before the new moon, you'll find out the answer and it'll be in your favor. So the new moon is on the 21st. So before the 21st, you'll find out whether you got the job or what the outcome is, but it says it's in your favor. So the decision will be in your favor. It'll be this side that could, this is you just kind of being in your head. Again, what is it? Another sword, a decision. But it's you like, oh, what are they going to say? What are they going to do? It's going to work out in your favor. I feel like you're going to get the job and it's going to be great for you. I can even ask the pendulum, is Seashells going to get the job that she is, is Seashells going to get the job that she is waiting to receive the answer of? And I got a yes. It's going in a circle. For me, that circle is a yes. So it's you just that thinking. Again, we're still under the full moon energy. See, and she got that red. That's a yes. I've learned your technique. I've learned it, Sheri. Red is yes, black is no. So I got it. And it was an ace. Not that I don't know at the end that matters, but that was an ace. And I love an ace because it's a new beginning. But release those things that do not serve you anymore. This is still under the energy of the full moon. The full moon was on the 6th. 3 days before, 3 days after, you can still use that energy and say, hey, I release those thoughts that no longer serve me. I release those emotions that no longer serve me, and let the universe take that stuff away. Just release all of that stuff. And if I'm not mistaken, didn't Don post a full moon ritual?
Yes. So it was the Ace of Diamonds, and it means money, abundance, new opportunity, a shift in luck.
That's all I'm saying. It's coming. Just change that stinking thinking. Just change it from that I can't, I'm not good enough, they're not gonna choose me, and release that. And even if you can't see yourself in a different light, just repeat that one. The our uh affirmation. This is what Don has got us started saying. We say it all the time. I have infinite abundance and all my wants and needs are met. Just say that every time you feel like you're in that I did a prosperity road. See, there you go. That those are all good things, seashells. And anytime you're feeling like, oh, I don't know what they're gonna say, it doesn't look good for me, because the way we see it in reality isn't how the spirit sees it. Remember, I said that you see you like this. This is how the world sees you, as that empress. You got to change how you see you to this.
I'm trying to find my ring light.
And so I'm getting that you need to just change your thinking and get something a little bit better. Better thinking. And so you're on the road to victory. And like she said, what is that, Ace? New money, new opportunity, abundance. All those things are working in your favor. You just got to change your thinking. So that's a good for you, Miss Seashells. It sounds all great for me. And again, I release those thoughts that no longer serve you and just move forward. All right, Keena, who's next?
I can't find my ring light. Sorry, guys. There it is.
I had to buy a new one because I broke the stand on my own when I was moving. I stepped on the little leg thing and broke it.
I don't like mine anyways. I like it when it's on my phone, but I don't like it when it's on the computer.
I don't like this camera on my okay. So and let me tell you how much and because I say I had technology issues, I was using my son's laptop and the whole laptop just fell apart. Like the top part just fell apart from the bottom. Like it just disconnected from the whole keyboard. Like you know how a laptop is made, the screen just disconnected from the keyboard.
What?
So that's 2 new laptops. I already needed one. Now he needs one too. But it is what it is. All right, TT Woods. Okay. Or TT Wood. What's coming in the next month? I like that question. I definitely like that question. Is there going to be, because I got and I can't remember who sings it. Let's groove tonight.
Let's groove tonight.
You know what song I'm talking about? So that's the song that I'm getting. It's like there's about to be a celebration or a party. Is somebody getting married or some kind of wedding or some kind of gathering that's about to be happening? Because I get a good, like you traveling to this celebration. It's just going to be a good time. And you need this joy. You need this laughter. So I'm getting that in the next, because I asked about the next month that this.
Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Earth, Wind, and Fire. Okay. Let's groove tonight. Yes, I got that immediately. And I saw a car traveling and the headlights on. And so I feel like you're about to be traveling to some kind of celebration, or maybe that's something that you were trying to decide about. And then I got the Queen of Cups, and the Queen is a person who needs to make, oh, your birthday is next month, and you need to make an emotional decision. Are you thinking about not celebrating your birthday? Because I'm getting like, oh, I don't know if I want to do it. I'm getting that maybe you don't want to celebrate your birthday, and they're saying, yes, you will celebrate your birthday. You're in your emotions about it. Are you turning a significant age that like maybe, you know, people when they turn 30 or 40, they kind of get a kind of a, oh my gosh, or woe is me kind of thing. And that they're just feeling like you need to celebrate. You're not celebrating. This is that Queen of Cups. She's in that energy where she's in control of her emotions, and you need to make some decisions that are based on you're making a very emotional decision, it seems like. And they're saying that you're in control of it. Just be in control of your emotions. And I'm getting like there's going to be a great celebration. I want to go to a casino. Yes, and you know what? Immediately I heard you need to have
all about money.
You need this. Yes, you need this. And I hear that ching 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 of the money falling. So you'll do good. Like don't lose all your money, but I feel like you'll win quickly and then take your winnings and pack them up and go. Like don't be like, oh, let me see if you win. If you put $20 in and you win 500, cash out and go. Don't be like, let me see if I can double. Cash out and go.
Okay. I got all my cards are about money, like every single one of them. So I got the 4 of Diamonds, which says you're in need of money or information and you're awaiting abundance. Then I got the 9 of clubs. I'm like super excited about this. It says lush greenery, reaping the new rewards for work and making a sense of path. And then the 10 of diamonds, which is financial success, joy, relief, money wise, and sudden importance. So it's like you want to go to the casino, fucking go. Go to the casino. And let me give you a little witch tip with that. Take a cinnamon stick with you, roll it in your hands, and say, what does Dawn always say? I will have abundance, and abundance.
I believe in infinite abundance and all my
And
wants
think,
and needs are met. Wait, roll a cinnamon stick in my hand. I
roll
will
a
keep a
cinnamon
cinnamon
stick.
stick in my
Yes.
purse.
Keep it in your purse. I literally was with a friend. We went to a work party, and then she was going to the casino after, and there was a booth, a coffee booth, and it had cinnamon sticks. I grabbed a cinnamon stick for her. I said, let abundance come in. I said, let whatever amount of money she needs come, and I dropped it in her purse. She went to the casino, used somebody else's money, and walked out with $600. So when you go to the casino, take your cinnamon stick, roll it in your hands, think about how much that you want, how much that you need. And I'm hearing $1,000. $1,000. Ask for $1,000.
And I also heard, because I asked, is this trip going to be affordable? And I got the 3 of Cups, a celebration. So yes, you're
Yes.
you're going to be able to more than afford it. You don't have to go extravagant. You just go, you have a little celebration. Maybe you have a brunch, y'all go in the casino, y'all do a little bit party. Like you don't have to stay there overnight, or you don't have to go extravagant. They're saying you'll have more than enough and you'll come back with more than you left with. And then I got the star card, and the star card is great. That's hopes, that's dreams, that's wishes, that's putting it out there. What she say, rub that cinnamon stick. That's that cinnamon stick. That's their hopes. That's their dreams. That's that, you know what I'm saying, pouring into the universe and allowing. That's you. Usually I see the star card as this. You just praying and hoping and wishing that it'll come. And that's how it is. Get that cinnamon stick and go ahead and move forward and get what you and get your good look. I'm online looking for where I can go buy some cinnamon stick.
The dollar store.
And look, I was in there the other day and I'm like, did I see cinnamon sticks? I don't remember, but it is what it is. So I'm going to get I have to pick myself up. Keena says she can never find them. I'm looking in here now. They're saying that Walmart has them for $1.64. They're saying that Fry's has them for $2.29.
If you go down the international food aisle, like where the Mexican spices are, they have them in there in bags, and they're way less expensive.
Is it that Tampico brand in the red and yellow pack?
Yeah.
That's what they're showing me. Ah! Yes, I'll go and do it. I'm going to get me some cinnamon sticks, and I'm going to rub them in my hand and put them in my purse and carry them with me at all times.
And then you can even burn cinnamon sticks, like, you know, when you're cleansing your house, cleanse your house with cinnamon sticks. Now you have to burn the crap out of them to get them to ignite, but you can smudge your house with
I have your little charcoal thing. I'll light it and just let it sit on there until it ignites. Yeah, because I love those little charcoal things.
Yes, I know. You're welcome.
You're welcome. So I get all goodness for you, and I get that you really, really need this celebration, TT. So go ahead and take it. Again, all good cards, nothing bad for you, all positivity. They showed us a celebration. They play Earth, Wind, and Fire. How much better can it get when they play the song that you need? Go and listen to Let's Groove Tonight by Earth, Wind, and Fire and get in that mindset. I feel like you need to build yourself up to it and know that I am worthy. I can do this. That I need to celebrate me. They're saying you really need this celebration, and they're saying go for it. And I'm getting good that you should just go ahead and do it and get them cinnamon sticks. Look, I need to go get a gallon of milk and some cinnamon sticks. Let me write that down because I forgot. And my sister bought me this handy dandy notebook kit, and it's the Golden Girls because I love the Golden Girls. And she came over the other day and she was like, "Oh, you using it?" Yes, I'm using it. Of course I'm using it. The Golden Girls. I love the Golden Girls. So that's what we're gonna do here is let me make my little list. Golden cinnamon sticks and milk. It was one more thing that I can't remember, but I know it was cinnamon sticks and milk. Cinnamon. Keena, if I find something, I'll drop some by.
Don't
milk.
forget
There was
peppermint.
something else I needed, but I don't remember.
Did you guys?
I was looking for some peppermint tea, but I couldn't find that either. To add to first of all, I hadn't had any of the tea since I moved here because I had to unpack my little tea thing, and I had the night tea last night and the lady tea today. Yes, I needed both of those. Jesus Christ, people. All right, Keena, who's next? Because we gave TT a great reading and I love it. So who's next? For Bonnie, go ahead and you need to why are you tying up my tongue like that? Go ahead and post your question and Keena will pin your question. But you might want to hurry up because we're about to close the list. We still have like 8 people ahead of you and 8 more people to go, and we've been on 2 hours and 25 minutes. So I want to go ahead and get this done so I can go and cook me some food because I'm hungry.
Fish. I know.
Bonnie, go ahead and type your question and Keena will pin it and then you'll be on the list. But again, there are 8 people ahead of you and it'll take us about 30 to 45 minutes to do those 8 people, depending upon if they're still here and what the level of their question is. So Miss Lakeisha Cole. Oh, so on the first one, I got a no. On the second one, I got a yes. Is that, it doesn't seem like it's the same job.
So the
I get
first one
yes
you
on
got a
that.
no, and the second one you got a yes.
And that's exactly how I heard it too. Like you got a no on the clinical service rep and a yes on the lab assistant. I feel like the clinical services rep may not be as may not pay enough, and the lab assistant may pay a little bit more. Is that how it is? I'm not sure. But if the first one wasn't quite the level of where the universe wants you to be, or it doesn't, it's not enough. That they're saying, just say that it's not enough. And the lab assistant will take you more and then they're showing me the roads veering off. Like you'll have more opportunities on the lab assistant one. So I'm getting yes that you're doing that.
Bonnie, you don't want your twin flame
Oh,
charm.
she said the clinical service rep pays less. Okay, that's what they're saying. They're saying it's not enough. So I'm getting that you will get a yes on the lab assistant job. Yes. Have you already interviewed for both of them? Will Lakeisha Cole get the lab assistant job? And I got a yes on that. And Miss Sheri Beery already got a yes on it. And then will Lakeisha Cole get the clinical services rep job? And I got a no. And I feel like you'll get the no first and it'll discourage you and then you'll get the yes. But don't be discouraged when you get the no on the first one because you're like, oh my God, then the desperation will be you haven't applied. So I feel like if you apply to both, because always keep your opportunities open and never let what we say limit you. So I would apply to both. You'll probably interview to both. You'll get a no on one and a yes on the other, but go ahead and apply to both. And I feel like you'll get the lab assistant one. Your experience may fit a little better. And what they're saying is when you do your resume, like look at what they're asking for and make sure your resume shows that you can do those things that you're asking for. I have 5 different versions of my resume that I send out. I have one that is specific to HR. I have one that is specific to more when I was doing legal. I have another one that is more specified toward when I was doing case management. And then I have another one that is specified more to when I'm doing compliance. So I have 5 different versions, 4 or 5 different versions of my resume. And it may be the same job, but the things that I highlight in the jobs are different. And so they're saying, make sure that you Tuesday, I hear Tuesday, you'll get an interview for one of them by Tuesday. So remember that people are just getting back in the swing of things. Like a lot of people in my office are just coming back because the kids are just now coming back. So remember that if you haven't heard anything, don't think that they don't want you. A lot of kids were still out of school. And so the kids are going back this week. So a lot of people are just going back to work this week, fully going back to work. And so I'm getting that, Okay, thanks. I will be more specific. Yeah. So that's usually what I do. Whatever job it is that I want or that I'm looking for, I look to see, does my resume say that I can do the things that they're saying? If they're saying they want somebody who's organized and can do this and do that, is that what my resume say? Or does my resume say that I answer 200 calls in a week? You know what I'm saying? My resume needs to show that I can do what they're asking me to do. And so I kind of tweak it a little bit. Like each person may get a different resume, or it has to fit what they're asking for. So even if you've applied, then I would just retweak it a little bit and send it out again. It won't hurt. What they gonna do? Redo it again. And so I'm getting a yes on the lab assistant. So that's a yes. And I hear Tuesday you'll find out, at least by Tuesday. I'm hearing Tuesday. Hopefully you'll find out. One of them will call Tuesday to offer you an interview. All right. So who do we have next? Good luck, Miss Lakeisha. Now that you'll need it, get that cinnamon stick that Sheri was talking about, and rub that. Look, rub that on your hands before you get to typing and fixing that resume and spelling it out. Listen, Sheri been talking about this cinnamon for a long time, and I'm just not hard headed and not doing what she said. I ain't even blow no cinnamon in my door this month, like you said. Just never went and got the cinnamon stick. Oh, Keena said, or before the interview, do the cinnamon before. Like put it in your pocket when you go, or just whatever.
Before your interviews, if you can get red jasper, put it in your pocket. Polish or
there you go.
unpolished.
And that's easier than carry a cinnamon stick. Just get a little stone of red jasper. All right, I like that. All right. Who next, Keena? Keena said as soon as she got home on the first, she blew.
Keena's my girl. She loves me more than you.
She listens more. I just don't listen. She said, let's go to Walmart. I don't know if Walmart will have the red jasper, but they'll definitely have the cinnamon, and that's a start.
Yep. Okay. Perhaps turn in next my love life or spiritual path, or want somebody to come through.
I know, and I told this person I would do a what's coming next on their spiritual path. I wouldn't do the.
Okay.
So Petra, are you still here? Petra, are you still here?
You're welcome, Lakeisha.
You're welcome, Lakeisha. Okay, she is here. Okay. So let's see. Gosh, on your spiritual journey, they showed me like a red carpet being laid out. And you again, everybody's getting this, everybody's up in their head. And I know why you all are up in your head, because I've been all up in my head and my thoughts are tearing me up. And my spirit guys are like, hey, calm the F down. Like they're not even talking to me. How they not gonna talk to me? Y'all don't get to not talk to me. But anyway, so it's that new year and everybody's wondering, what direction should I take? What should I do? But when I asked about your spiritual journey,
and Mercury's in Gatorade.
Yes, and then Mars, and then I also read that Mars retrograde is that frustration and that anger and that anxiety all around it. And then Uranus retrograde, and it's also that change. So that's 3 big retrogrades that are tearing us up and keeping us all in our head and making us feel like we are like if you notice tonight, a lot of times I would just lose my train of thought. That's that fog, that's that change, that's that moving you to the next level. And sometimes there's a disconnect between this level and that level, and you have to kind of figure it out. But for you, Petra, the way they showed me when I asked about your spiritual journey is a red carpet being laid out, and it's being unfolded. And every time they unfold another layer and pull it out, you question, is what I heard correct? Like I feel like you're hearing or you're seeing or you're receiving in some kind of way, and you are very much doubting what you're receiving. So that's what you're up in your head about. Was that really a signal from my higher power? Is that really what they meant? It's as simple as a song. Like I heard Let's Groove tonight for her for a celebration. It's as simple as a song. The other day I listened to 2 readings. They were both Pisces readings because I'm a Pisces, and both of them, yes, Keena. Yes. And then both of the readers mentioned the song Before I Let Go by well, one person said did the Before I Let Go by Frankie Beverly and Mays, and the other person did Before I Let Go by Beyonce. And so I went and I was like, oh, let me go look at the lyrics of the song. And so sometimes it's just that simple. They do not come to us in a big ominous voice and be like, Angie, I need you to go here or do this. It's a very simple, but they are definitely trying to get to you. And just for all y'all, we talking about prosperity and abundance. Y'all do know that the Powerball, or is it the Mega Million? The Mega Million is over $1 billion again because nobody won on Friday. So we're at 1 billion again. So if you got $2 or $3, just go ahead and invest that $3 and get you a ticket with the Megaplier on there. Because not Friday, but Wednesday, somebody from Arizona won $1 million, and because they also had paid for the Megaplier, they got 4 million. So I mean, that's abundance coming in. That's lottery ticket, and it's only $3. Just one ticket is all you need. You don't need 50 of them. You just need one ticket to win. So and then Affirm says, am I going to win the $1 billion lottery? I'm not even gonna answer that. Is that a no? Because I gotta know.
Got to know.
So for Petra, I get that. Yes, I'm here. But no, I thought you made a comment about, okay, wow, red carpet. Yes, I recognize what you said. Okay, yes. So they're saying they're giving you all these clues, and they're giving you all this information, and you're doubting it just a little bit, but they want you to trust what you're receiving and know that it is true, it is correct, and it is exactly what they're telling you. If you hear a song, if you smell like a certain smell, or I can't remember if the light was on in the kitchen, so I don't know if anybody in there, but if it is, it better be a spirit, because Lord help the child if it's anybody else. I don't remember if the light was on. Okay, back to where look, if y'all just hear me screaming and see me fighting, that means somebody walking. Affirm, you could go ahead and play. I think the next drawing is tomorrow. I think it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday now for the Mega Million. So go ahead and play. It's only $3. I mean, what else could it be? Listen, Benita, if somebody come over here, if somebody start fighting me, you better call 911 and tell them to come to She on live right now in Arizona. Let them come get me. Tell them to come help me.
Okay.
Benita says she got me. So Petra, again, your spiritual journey is unfolding. Go ahead, Miss Sheri Beery.
Okay, so I got a 5 of diamonds, a 2 of clubs, and a 7 of clubs. The 5 of diamonds is laughter, fun, good friends, and a gathering with no worries. A 2 of clubs is a business partnership arrangement, an alliance, and a business stability. And again, it's a partnership. So, and the 7 of clubs is doubts, worries, hindering your success, and you're feeling powerless. Stop it. That's you stuck in your head. That's this retrograde garbage, because these are saying that everything's going good. So stop this, which is basically the 7 of wands, right? And you're stuck in your head with that stinking thinking. So stop. So
I did answer. Oh, go ahead, Miss Sheri.
You're on your path of what you're supposed to be doing, and you need to celebrate that. We're talking about your spiritual path, right? Yeah, that's like me going, well, yeah. So the first time I was ever told that I was a witch, I really kind of fought it. And then I literally had somebody say, you mean you didn't know you're a witch? My guides are laughing at you right now. Right? And I'm like, okay. And it's only been in the last year or so that I've really embraced it. So, I mean, like Angie's known me for about 2 years
Has
now.
it been that long? Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Since October of 2021, I think. But yeah. And so for the first year, I didn't embrace the fact that I was on that particular path. And then like I only thought, oh well, I'm an empath. Oh well, I'm not psychic. Well, oh, I'm not a medium. Oh well, did the door slap me in the face? So
I also I'm sorry, go ahead.
I just had to get out of my own head. Like, because my religion, like the way I was brought up, was like, oh, you can't be a witch. And
You can't
now
think on your own. You can't find your own path to God. You have to go this way. You have to do it the
yes,
way that we say. You got to drink the Kool-Aid.
gotta drink the Kool-Aid at Chilla Hut.
Petra, I did do a love reading for you. I just asked about your general love life, and I got I got the high priestess. That's you. Being it, that high priestess is knowing information, knowing the good and the bad, the right and the wrong, knowing information. They always say behind the veil. Like I didn't say it, and I keep hearing them saying behind the veil, behind the veil. You know information of behind the veil. You're tuned in, you're very intuitive, you're very psychic, you know a lot of information, but you don't trust it. That's your hearing, is that you don't trust it. You're carrying a load that you don't have to. And let me tell you this, I feel real judged by spirit right now. I feel like they're saying, they're speaking to me through your reading also, but you know this, they're saying, you know it. You're in your high priestess energy. That's that, you know, look at that. That's all mind. You know it. You receive in a way that other people don't know, and you're all in your head and you're doubting it. And then they're saying Six of Pentacles. That's that giving and receiving. It's time for you to receive some love. This that material love. This is that material. It says 8. That's that material material that Six of Pentacles, that's that material blessings or tangible things that you can see. So I feel like love is coming, but it's going to be something that you can see, not just, oh, somebody, it's the kind of love that you want to receive. And so I love the Six of Pentacles because it's time for you to receive and not give all the time. So for you, I do see love is coming. Again, it's getting out of your head. You have a lot of doubt in your head, but that is understood. Again, sometimes I have to say, hey, ego, I need you to sit back and let spirit speak, because that ego binds us up, and it's either negative thinking or it makes us think too much of ourselves. And so you have to find that balance. And sometimes I say, ego, I know you like to be in control. I know you want to make this decision. I know you want to move us forward, but can you sit back a little bit and allow spirit to speak? And then we work together and we get this done. And we don't just go full steam ahead into a brick wall because we didn't pay attention when we should have turned left or we should have turned right and we kept straight. So I speak to my ego. I speak to those negative thoughts and I say, hey, I release those thoughts that no longer serve me. So go ahead and let that go. Yes, high priestess and behind the veil. There you go. See, you know all of that information. Speak that power into yourself. And again, it's not easy all the time. But again, that's why we wake up every day and it says, I believe in infinite abundance and all my wants and needs are met. So that take care of everything, material, physical, spiritual, emotional, all your needs, wants and needs. That's love, that's emotion, that's spiritual connection, that's your money on the floor. All of those things in that one little statement. And all you say is, I believe in infinite abundance and all my wants and needs are met. So let's go to the next person. I hope that helps you out, Petra. And then we'll go ahead and I hope that gets you started great for your new year. Come back and let us know how it goes. But again, new love is coming. But they're saying they've been telling you that you just been in doubt for it. And since you've been in doubt for it, your heart isn't ready for it. So they haven't sent it to you. So when your heart is ready to receive it and not push it away because you don't believe it, then you'll receive the love that you're ready to get. There you go. Yes, I love that. I love everything that you're saying, Petra. Yes, I believe that's all perfect. I love it. Look, I feel like your mindset changed during this reading. Like,
Yep.
you know what? You may have been having a bad day and now you got that and you're like, wait, I got this. I know this. Sorry. And so you kind of changed your mindset while you were in here, like, dang, I was all bound up thinking I was this, I was that. And then now you've gotten this reading. You're like, no, what? I do know what I'm doing. What I'm receiving it. This is all confirmation. A lot of our readings is just confirmation. It's not things that you don't already know. It's just confirming what you already felt and know. We don't have any more of a connection to spirit than you have. It's just trusting. And I still have that issue too. What did I say? Your reading was convicting me too, because spirit was like, hey, trust what I'm telling you, trust what's happening. And I'm just not good at that. So I get it. All right, Miss Tammy, are you still here? But have a great rest of your day, Miss Petra. And I hope that your week picks up and you have like that change of mindset follows you through the week.
Absolutely.
So Tammy, are you still here? So it's Tammy, then Abigail, Bonita, Treasure, and Bonnie. So if you're all here, let us know. Abigail, Bonita, Treasure, Bonnie, and then Tammy. Are any of you here?
Fucking flying everywhere. Hey, we've been pretty good on the trolls.
I know we haven't had any. Maybe that protection that we put around us is working. So Bonita's here, Bonnie's here. So let's go ahead and take who's next on the list. I know I'm hungry too, Keena. My stomach is growling. I wanted to make fish, but I didn't want to cook it before Brandon had to go to work, and then he, it works smell like fish, so I waited. So that's why I didn't cook.
Well, I got out of bed at 1:30.
Exactly.
And I still had my makeup on from last night, and it was black and purple, so I had to take all of that off and then get new makeup on.
Okay, Miss Bonita, you're next, since you're the next person in the list who said you were here, and none of the rest of the people have said it. So her question was a general love reading. All right, Miss Bonita.
Boo.
Let me get, what I had them in my head. Nope, they're telling me to come back to these, so I'm gonna go back to these. Everybody being loved. They're saying true love is what you seek, but true doubt is what you live. You're living the doubt of it instead of love of it.
Love speaks. Yeah.
And they're saying if they look, this is two things that I heard. If you met you right now, would you want to date you? Would you be the kind of person that you want to date?
I don't want to date me.
For somebody. That's the one question I'm hearing about you. And then two, if we sent you the person of your dreams, like the person that you want, that was everything that you wanted them to be, would you be able to believe that they were truly for you? Like, would you believe that this person really does love you, or would you doubt everything? And they're saying that's what's blocking your love. They're not blocking your love. If I send them to you, will you just like a piece of paper and throw them to the side because you don't believe, or will you truly nurture them for the treasure or certificate that they are and pour into them? That's what your problem is. It isn't that you're not being sent love, it's that you're not ready to receive it in the way that you think you are. So again, are you the person? If you met you, would you be ready to date you? And then two, if they sent you the person of your dreams, would you actually be able to receive them? So you can go ahead, Sheri, while I do these cards.
That is perfect in line with my cards. So I got the 7 of Hearts, which is the opposite of love. It is hate, fear, or terror of another, or danger. Again, are you ready to be that person? Would you date yourself? And then I got the Joker, which is the unknown. So do you even know what you're looking for in another person? And
exactly. Say I'm God, or Sheri is, your fairy god witch, and she can give you whatever you want. And Sheri's like, what do you want in your man? What would you tell Sheri you want? How tall would he be? What color would he be? What size hands would he have? Would he have kids? Would he not have kids? Would he want to be like, if Sheri was like, let me wave my magic wand and make your man, would you be able to tell Sheri what you want in that man?
And that's physical appearance, but we're talking about attributes, like internal attributes. And are you capable of what you want to put out, what you're asking that person to give you, are you capable of giving that person the same thing? That is something
Exactly.
so important. We forget that. Well, I want this person to be able to do X, Y, and Z, but are you capable of giving that person X, Y, and Z yourself? And then I got the Eight of Hearts. This is all about love. And it's called flirtation, young love, tenderness, emotion, as well as physical and unity and love. When you can figure these out, you will get this. But you have to get past these. Like
Miss
I'm
Benita said, "What size hands?" I said, "Well, we have to be PC. We can't say what we want to say, so I have to say what size hands." That he said.
no, I'm saying you better, if you want chocolate chip ice cream, you better be chocolate chip ice cream.
You got to get, and so this is also what I got. So when I asked about your love, oh my gosh, they showed me the moon card. That's that spiritual versus that cardinal fighting with each other. That's that, that's you fighting with yourself. If you look at it, it's usually a wolf and a dog, that spiritual and that cardinal fighting with each other. What side am I going to focus on? Am I going to go with spiritually what I know, or am I going to go with that cardinal, which is really, really bogging me down? And then they showed me you pouring yourself into your work to think, to get to, not think about it, because this is you working at your craft. But I asked about love, and so this is you pouring yourself into your work so that you're busy and you're not so lonely. I was just saying this to somebody the other day, or maybe I was having a daydream. I don't know. But the conversation was like, how do you feel today? And it was like a little bit lonely today. And people wonder, like, well, what do you mean by lonely? How you can feel lonely? Sometimes you're in need of love. You could be in a house full of people and still be lonely for the longing of the love that you want. Just because you're in a house full of people doesn't mean that you're not lonely. You're not alone. There's people in there, but you can still be lonely and missing the feeling of love. And in order not to feel that, you're keeping yourself busy with work so you don't have to think about it.
And the one thing that just kind of came to me and a comment that you just made, that you have gotten your heart broken, and I've kind of done it. And it's kind of funny because I had a mirror come when I've been doing this reading. So I had a mirror sit in front of me. So I'm telling you this from like things that I've been going through for the last 8 months. I've had to relearn how to love myself, what's important to me, what I'm looking for in another person. Do I have it? And what we call in my craft is shadow work. And shadow work is going in and looking at those little dark places that make us feel like we are unworthy, and to figure out why. And it's hard work. It is hard freaking work to do those shadow things. So you're sitting there and saying, I just got my heart broken last month because this person faked their love. But yet you aren't taking time for yourself to heal. Like I'm on a healing journey, and I literally got my like how do I put this? Like my heart was in tiny little pieces. Angie was there to help me tape it back together. And then I met somebody who I thought was this person, but even though it turned out not to be what I thought it was, this person allowed me to see that I could open up and have feelings for somebody else again. But the most important part of that was I learned that I can love myself again. And the importantness of that was I am the center of my world, and I am my own nucleus, and I need to love myself. And with your comment right there is, they broke your heart last month. You still need to take time for you. Stop burying yourself in your work and learn to love yourself. Remember that you have friends. And man, damn, this is a fucked up mirror, because I literally have been like isolating myself for the past 2 weeks. Fuck you, Angie.
And I got one. They said stop turning red flags pink. Like there were little things that you saw in there that you went ahead and said, and it went right along with what Sheri was saying. That shadow work, Why did I accept this knowing that it wasn't the right thing? Why did I go ahead and move forward with that when I knew it wasn't the right thing? Like if you kind of have that, you have that gut feeling, you have that women's intuition, you have your own connection to spirit that comes in your gut, that comes in your womb, that tells you, listen to that womb, listen to that connection. That's you and Mother Nature, that's you and Mother Earth, that's you and your higher power. However you want to hear it, listen to it, believe in it. Red flags, you're turning them pink and saying, well, no, maybe it's not, maybe it's this. You got red flags, and they're saying if you go back and look and what the first time you thought about it and you walked over it and said, nope, that's not it, that's not it, you won't have to have so many questions if it's supposed to be right. If it's true what it's supposed to be, then you'll know. And again, it's the full moon. We've been saying this all night. I release those things that no longer serve me. I release those doubts that no longer serve me. I release those inner shadow things that are holding me back that no longer serve me. I release, I release, I release. But again, when you release, be ready for the emotions to be on overload. It's pulling these things out. And imagine trying to pull something out that doesn't want to leave. It's going to hold on, and it's going to be emotional. You may be in tears. You may be in frustration. You may be in heat. You may be in a whole lot of things that you don't want to deal with. Recognize that when you're having an angry day and you want to just punch everybody that's in front of you, that, hey, you know what? I'm having a bad day. I release whatever that is and let it go and let it move forward. Go have an ice cream cone or whatever it is that you need to do, or go and do a couple of rounds of boxing, or go for a walk. Going for a walk is always a good thing for me. It's out in nature. So what they're saying is remember those red flags that you had and learn from those. Why did I think that this person was telling me the truth? What did they say? What need did they feel in me that I overlooked the red flag that I saw?
And when we talk about shadow work, like here's a prime example. As a woman, and I'm no offense to any men, but as a woman, we're always like, oh, I started my period. Do you have anything? And then we secretly pass each other like feminine protection products instead of like, girl, I have my period. Like, let's celebrate being a woman. Hey, do you have anything? Do you have feminine protection? We're taught that those are like, oh my God. And so who taught us that garbage? Who taught us that? That's the shadow work that I'm talking about. What are those things that we're told? My parents told me I was stupid when I was a kid. So, and my dad told me that I would be nothing and that I would always be nothing. And I fucking believed it for a long time. Those are shadows. Those are things that we buy. Girls in school are taught that we're not good at math. And those are things that are just that we're programmed as shadows. So we're taught to be silent when and like, have you ever been on a date in a situation where you're uncomfortable with a man or a woman and they're doing or saying things? We're taught to be in that position. So those are things that I'm talking about. And Angie hit it right on the red flags. And then we just sit there and go.
But when you were talking about healing yourself, they said this: if you broke your leg, like say you were out skating or walking or doing something riding a bike and you broke your leg and you had to go and put it in a cast, you would need time for that to heal, for that to mend. You wouldn't go right back out there and do the same activity that you were doing. You would allow yourself time to heal. Why don't you think that your heart needs time to heal? You need to know where you are. You need to recenter yourself, because the next person is really just getting the backlash of what you just lost, or getting the guard that you put up because of what you just went through. Allow yourself to heal, to become who you need to be, and that you feel strong in who you are before you walk out to that next person. Again, if you met you, would you want to date you? And what was the second question?
I want to date me.
Would you want to date you? And are you prepared to receive what it is that you're asking for? And again, do you know exactly what you want? Like if your fairy god witch here gave you what you wanted, would you be able to say, I want him to be kind, I want him to be funny, I want him to be this tall, I want him to be this? Would you be able to give her a list? The universe needs that list too. I don't know, big hands. The universe needs to know what you want. I always say, Vero, I listen, I don't want to find my forever love when I'm 75 and all we can do is watch TV together. No, I don't want to just watch TV together. I want to have some vigorous fun while we're still young. And so I let the universe know I still want to be able to enjoy my spouse in every way, not just sit down and watch TV dinners. And that's cute, nah. But you think I'm gonna go all this time dealing with these boo boo the fools, and then when I get 75, you'll give me real love, and we can't do nothing but lay next to each other and rub on each other's arm and sore leg? No, thank you. Know who you are, and like, would you? And I got that from, again, don't think that I'm that deep. I literally got that from, I was watching Yvonne Orji from Insecure. She has a new special out on HBO, and she said, she did this little skit where she was talking to her therapist, and her therapist said, if you met you, would you want to date you? Do you present yourself in a way that would be suitable for somebody to want to date? Do you know what you want? And then, do you know what you want? That came directly from spirit for this specific person. Do you know what you want? And then, are you ready to receive what you're saying that you want? So that's all for you, Miss Benita. But love is coming, but you have to, again, heal from what you're going through, and then be no desperation on it. If it happens, it happens. That's how you kind of put it out there. And you know what I started doing, and stop saying, when is he coming? When is he coming? I started saying, what's my next step? This is where I am, lonely, no dating nobody. How do I get from where I am to the love of my life, or at least meeting the person that I want to? What's my next step? How do I get to that step? Because maybe I don't know. This is where I am. How do I get to where I want to be? So again, actually present that to your spirit team, your God, your universe, or however you do it. And so that'll move you forward also. So who's next, Keena? Treasure. Can I get a general love reading? Okay, Treasure, are you still here? Did they say they were here, Keena?
Or did we bore them all?
Oh, Keena said Treasure is still here. Okay. All right. So a general love reading. Okay. They're showing me doves. Are you in a serious relationship, Treasure, or in a relationship that you've been in for a little while, and you're thinking that it should be moving toward marriage? Because they're showing me doves, and they're showing me the Four of Wands. And so if they're showing me dove, that's usually what they release at a wedding. So for me, that's usually the marriage. And then they're showing me that Four of Wands. So I'm thinking that Four of Wands is the 1111 card, and it's usually called the marriage card or community card, but it's a celebration. So are you in a relationship that you think should be moving in that direction? Because that's what I'm getting for you, Treasure, is that it's time for you to move in that way. And then the two cards that fell out was strength. Are you ready to move forward? Is there, if you're in a relationship, because you're not answering me, is there some tension between the two families, because they're saying strength to hold the bond together? And then there's some pessimism, or there's some where's this addiction? I heard addiction this time and not pessimism. Did you hear addiction? I heard addiction this time and not pessimism. And it could be you addicted to love. It could be addicted to drugs, but I get some addiction.
Sex.
Or the feeling of sex, romance and love.
Intimacy.
Yeah, that could be the addiction too.
Is Treasure?
But I get about holding bonds together. Treasure, are you here?
Oh.
I don't remember them saying, oh, they did say I'm here. Okay.
Oh.
Maybe they're still typing.
She was 15 minutes ago.
Treasure, are you still here? And then I got the Queen of Cups. The way they did the Queen of Cups on this is because it's a surrender. She is in total surrender to the spirit. This is why I use this for love. She's in total surrender to spirit. Like, I need to make this heartfelt decision about love, and I don't know what to do. She's in total surrender. Like, I'm just asking. I just don't know what to do. I need to make this, and it's a heart over head decision in this way. You really need to submit to spirit and allow spirit to help you and guide you through. And then I also got walking away. Are you thinking about walking away from this relationship because of the family situation? And if you are, they're saying you have the strength enough to make it through, but it's a decision that you have to make again. negative thoughts or that addiction, and then the strength, and then I got surrender to spirit to help you to make that decision. And then I also got walking away. You're feeling like walking away, but they're saying if you would surrender, maybe you'd have a different outcome. So that's what I got for Treasure. What'd you get?
So I got the two of spades, the jack of spades, and the two of hearts. And the two of spades is a death or sudden change for the worse, or physical or emotional ending. So something is ending. And Treasure, you're saying it's been 3 years, but 3 years for what? And so I'm not saying like the ending of a romantic relationship, but there could be an ending of a job or a friendship, or something in your life is ending. Because I also got the jack of spades, which is a bad news, an untrustworthy person in your life. But then once this all is ended, like you see this, whatever this is that's ending, that's bad, that there's a new it says new romance of or rekindling of old love, or like new things are coming in. So this has to end before you get to this. I hope that makes sense.
Okay, so you've been in a 3-year relationship. Okay. Because that's what I got, is that's why they showed me the dove and the marriage. Like you're thinking that's the direction that the relationship should go. And that's what they're showing me, is that that's where it is going to that. But there's a lot of weight that's going on. Is there conflict between the families? You didn't answer that. Is there conflict? Go ahead, Sheri.
That's what I'm getting. That there's something in, like there's a snake in the grass. I'm seeing a snake in the grass. There's somebody that's trying to cause conflict, and that has to end before this can happen. Like this is BS. This is bullshit. This is like, I don't know. There's somebody that's really causing you a bunch of shit. Yeah, there's just, it is pretty fucked up situation. And it was somebody that you trusted, somebody that it's like a separation, there's fighting, there's words, it's a falling out, it's like they're pushing buttons. I mean, it's bullshit. And it is somebody that you thought you could trust. You have to let go of this relationship. I'm thinking it's a friend.
Does his mom not like you, or does he have siblings or somebody on his side that does not like you? Because I get that it's a family thing. Like they're in his ear. Like maybe she's not good enough. Do you know anything about her? Like I don't think that his side of the family has always liked you, and you're just at the point where you're like, look, you're not standing up for me. You're not doing what you're supposed to be, and your family is ripping me to shreds. And do I really want to move forward with this? And again, that says surrender to spirit. Surrender and let spirit help you make that decision. And this is that walking away. But before you got to the walk away, it's that surrender to spirit, and then have that conversation with that person. Maybe they think you'll never leave. When I left my son's dad, he said he said he got comfortable, or he got, I forgot what the word was, because he never thought I would leave. And then when I left, it was just like, well, damn. So maybe he thinks that you'll never leave. But again, surrender to spirit and allow them to help you. What is my next step? Do I go to marriage, door number 1, or do I go to moving on, door number 2? Don't let the fear of not having someone hold you back, because the fear of not having someone could prevent you from being with the person you're supposed to be with. Think about it. The person that you're truly supposed to be is out there waiting on you to end this relationship. And you like, no, I have to stay. I have to stay. And you all tied up. And this person just like, well, is she going to ever be ready? Like they waiting on you too. So I get the family conflict. And so that's what your issue is. I feel like you love this person, but this person doesn't stand up for you in the family conflict. And you're tired of always having to defend yourself. And you know that that's the road that you're going down. It's been 3 years of this. Do I want to have a lifetime of this? So that's where your understanding needs to be. I release those things that no longer serve me. And if it's this relationship, then give me the strength Give me the understanding, not the strength. I never ask for strength anymore because when you ask for strength, they give you more trouble to deal with. To build.
Conflict in
Give me
my
the understanding to bear through this, to move through this. And so that's where that strength card came through. This literally talked about it. Go ahead.
Is it a female that's causing conflict and it's in your family? You said it's conflict in your family.
Oh, in her
So
family.
yeah, and I'm like I'm thinking it's like a sister or a female. There's the black sheep. Yes, a lot. I'm like the black sheep. You know, if you're the black sheep, then you're the good one. Trust me, I'm the black sheep because we beat to our own drum, and that's okay because our drum is an awesome drum.
Wait, so your family doesn't like, wait, okay. Let me get this straight. So your family thinks he's too good for you because in this situation, I get that you're the person that's being put down. So does your family think that you're not good enough for him? Like he's too good for you?
And who cares? Don't need, I'm like, who needs?
Are you guys thinking about moving away so that you don't have to be close to your family? Because that seems like a viable option too. Like
That's
I
what I
heard
did.
move away, flee, and leave. So I feel like what I'm sorry, say that again,
That's what
Sherry.
I did. I moved to Arizona. I don't have family. I have nothing. I have my son. That's it.
And so they're saying maybe that, like, if that's something that you guys are thinking about, maybe you should just go ahead and just move away and move on and let it go.
So it's both of your families. You know what? If you guys love each other enough, then it doesn't matter what anybody else says. If you guys can love each other enough, then that's what matters. That's all I got. I hope that helps. Tina? Angie? Angie's gone. Hello, Miss Bonnie. Need happy. Well, I need happy living. Well, you need happy living in South Carolina.
All right, somebody was at the door. I'm back.
Was it food at the door?
Somebody was, no. Was it who?
Food.
It was your sister, Tina.
Did we order food? Miss Bonnie, are you still in here?
I need to order something. I'm about to fry some fish when I get off of here because I'm hungry. And it's already unthawed and it's already Keena said, why you didn't come over her house? Keena said, why you didn't come over her house?
Oh yeah, you guys live really
I'm
close.
trying to meet Michelle literally across the street from each other. Like she's behind Cracker Barrel and I'm behind Cold Brews and Beers and Brews.
Yeah, I know where y'all live now.
Well, we should go to that Cold Beers and Brews. What is it? Cold Beers and Cheeseburgers,
Cold
whatever
burgers
it
and
is.
cheeseburgers. Oh my gosh.
We should go there. Okay, so the person in your that's your problem is your sister. Again, are you? Did she say she was thinking about moving away? Did we finish that last lady?
Yeah, we did. It's her sister. And just you gotta cut ties and run sometimes. You got like cut bait and move on to the next fish, I guess. I just what other people think of you is really none of your business.
Keisha, you want to hang that mirror up? Okay, who is our last person? This is our last person. Is she
Bonnie,
here?
I don't know. I've been asking. Is Miss Bonnie here?
Bonnie, she was here. She was. I guess that was 15 minutes ago. Will you be happy living in South Carolina? Well, whether you're
Good.
here or not, I'll go ahead.
I'm glad that you locked them, Treasure. Good for you.
You said you're spiritually gifted and because you're asking what to do. Again, I had to break it all the way down to the smallest thing. What is my next step? I always was like, well, when is it going to happen? What is it going to happen? What should I do? What should I? And a lot of times they would just say, wait, or it's coming, or it's happening. And so I started saying, what is my next step? So that's what you need to do in your spiritual time or in your, what is my next step? What do I do next? How do I make the decision? Again, another thing that Don tells us to do is to go to sleep with questions on our mind, or a question that we have that we want spirit to answer, and then set the intention that I'm going to remember my dreams when I wake up, or I'm going to remember the answer to this question. So go to sleep and be like, okay, well, what should I do? Where's my next step? And go to sleep with that happening, and maybe you'll dream about it. Maybe you'll get that understanding. Literally, when I was all torn up and like, oh, where am I going to be able to move? Am I going to be able to do this? All I dreamed about was moving. Spirit was like, listen, we don't know no other way to tell you. We done put you in a moving truck. We done put you in moving boxes. We done brought your family here. We done brought your dead family here to help you move into your place. Ain't nothing else that we can say is that you're going to move. But until I actually got that key and moved in, I did not believe it. And so you may be that person who just doesn't believe the answers that you're receiving. And I just broke it down to the most minuscule thing that I could say. What's my next step? This is where I am. This is where I want to be. How do I get from here to there? And so that's it. Miss Bonnie is not here. She did not answer. I'll go ahead and answer this question with the pendulum, and that's all I'm going to do, because she says, I need happy living. Will I, what?
It's a really weird.
I think it's will I be? Will Bonnie be happy living in South Carolina? I heard yes if she chooses to.
Yeah,
So
I got a yes if
be,
she chooses. Like, yeah, if she wants it.
if you choose to be,
Gotta
like, you can be happy wherever you are if you choose to be. It's about finding your comfort level, and they're showing me a big porch with the white painted wood. So they're showing me a porch, and they're showing me a house, like maybe a grandmother's house or a family house, that you're sitting on this porch and you're loving to be there. I'm gonna pull one card for you for South Carolina and see what it is. Oh, that one jumped. It's the world transition from one thing to another. So, and then that's a yes. That's a yes. But then transition from one world to another, from where you are to the next point. So I got a yes for you, Miss Bonnie. Yes, ma'am. Oh, Miss Naturally Divine Goddess will be live tomorrow on her platform. Again, if you're on my platform, go to Sheri's and subscribe to her. If you're on Sheri's platform, come to mine and subscribe to me. I am still banned on Facebook and cannot go live until like the 22nd or 23rd. So after the new moon, then I guess I'll be on there. So I cannot go live on Facebook until after that. But again, like, share, subscribe, comment. Again, one of us between Sunday and Thursday, one of us is live every single day. And tomorrow it's Naturally Divine Goddess. So you can go on her YouTube page, and she's in either one. She's in the friend list, and subscribe to her, and then you'll see when she comes on. And so that's what you'll get. And
cherry red, jasper, and cinnamon.
I do not know how to pronounce your name at all, and I'm not going to mess it up. But Sheri says for your interview tomorrow, carry red jasmine and cinnamon. Red jasper. See, I'm about to mess you up. Listen to Sheri, not to me. She's a witch, and I'm not. Red jasper, and I may have some red jasper. I think I got one of those little money bags, and it may have had red jasper in it. But carry red jasper or cinnamon in your pocket, and then you'll decide. And you know what? They're showing it to me as one of those little, what is those little water divining rods? They're showing it to me like, if you carry that in there, it'll tell you which direction to go or which interview is most ready for you. So is it I don't know how to pronounce your name, and I don't want to mess it up, so I'm just going to put you up here. This is who we're talking about right here. And so again, Sheri said, put the red jasper or the cinnamon in your pocket. And then also, again, they'll tell you where you should be going. So that's what we got for you. That's it. We're both hungry. We're about to go. And then Keena's about to come over here where our sister at. So hope you all had a great night. I hope you all enjoyed it. Love, like, share, comment, subscribe. Again, we appreciate it.
If you guys want tea, I'm doing tea orders. Please message me.
Let me put that back up. How to connect with Sheri Beery. If you want tea, her tea is magnificent. Again, you may have heard me earlier this week saying that I once I moved here, I had to take my tea. Sheri makes me 2 teas. One is for sleep because I said I want a deeper connection with spirit. So she made me one that I take at night that knocks me out like good night, people. And then she made me one because when she has her consultations with you, she asks spirit what you need, and then spirit told her I needed something else for lady, lady issues. And so she made me a tea for that. And so I am also drinking that tea. Again, Sheri Beery makes the teas for you. This is how you contact her. And if you want the teas, and then her packet that she gives you is very good. She gave me a packet in mine that had a little charcoal thing in it. And it also had some was it lemongrass, Sheri?
Yes, incense. So
Some
you take the
lemongrass in it,
charcoal stick
and
and
you
you put
take
it
that
on
and
the
burn it,
flame.
and it clears the path. And when I say it clears the path, people start moving out of your way like somebody farted. Literally, get out of the way. So I'm just saying is
Oh my goodness.
Patrine, wait a minute, Patrine Green. I know you did not put all that on there at us, and we've given you many readings before, and we've been nice to you. Um, I know that is not how you're ending your day because you will get blocked to the heavens. I'm talking about blocked, and you will get blocked from all the realms that I am in. Do not come on here with that BS. As many times as we've given you readings, I've done readings for you. Don has done readings for you, and I think that the divinely guide that has done readings for you. Do not even start that with that F y'all, because that is rude.
Yeah, I don't. That's the first time I've seen that person comment all night. So
He commented earlier and asked I think it was how can he get a reading with you? But then Keena put your information up, and then we had been telling people all night, just post your questions. He's not new to this group. He know exactly how to go. Just because it's a
no,
different face on here, it's the same process. You post your question, and Keena puts you in the chat. But since you want to act like that, you don't want a 30-day hiatus because I will block you until 30 days. You're not about to come on here and be disrespectful as many times as we've read you. So
I
right
mean,
back at
I could
and
do
I
a
hope,
private
I
reading
hope
and
you
charge
have
you
the
for a
week that you
private
deserve
reading.
to comment because you're not.
I can do a private reading. I mean, I got no problems, and that's my information. If you want a private reading, I will charge you 100%. Will charge you.
And Keena told you to post your question earlier when you were asking. So don't come on here with an attitude. I don't know what stick you sat on, but you need to get off it. Have a good night, Patrina. And remember, my spirit guides will remember you the next time you ask a question. So that's it. Have a good night. We've been on here 3 hours.
3 hours, 21 minutes, and 27 seconds. Peace.
Exactly. We had
Love.
ended on good energy, and then